All right, everybody. Thanks for downloading episode number 18. This features the lovely and talented local Louisville cosplayer, JediManda. We talk about, Disney things. We talk about horrific mermaids that grew up way too far under the sea. It's a good time. It's hilarity at its finest. You may have noticed the past couple episodes and this episode have been very oriented towards sort of geek and nerd culture. We're doing that on purpose as a run-up to Derby City Comic Con here in Louisville, which we will be podcasting from. So we will have an episode from the con where we speak to several of our guests who are going to be featured at Derby City Comic Con. So keep an eye out for that. We've got great episodes coming up, and we hope you enjoy this one. Oh, also on this episode with JediManda, we are joined by our previous guest, Bubblesgal0re. So it's a great time. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for downloading. Roll it.
You are now a loyal follower of the Villain District Podcast.
Speaking.
Yeah, we're just...
Apples and oranges are good.
That's true. Unless they're not in season, then you don't want to... No, they're fine too.
Apples and oranges aren't in season? Is that ever a time?
Oranges are in season right now.
Dude, yes.
I have a lot of them.
Dude,
she can't eat any of them, but I have a lot.
This is why I wanted us all to get together so I can talk about the evils of supermarkets. That's not really true.
What?
Okay.
There are seasons for food, though, and we don't know that. Because we can just buy everything all the
Apples
time.
are fall.
I'm
Yeah.
being seasonally shamed by
Right.
my friend.
That's right. That's right. Season illiteracy is a thing, I think. Yeah.
It's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. It's kind of a bummer.
Seasonal literacy.
Right. Yeah, it's really... I don't know.
Especially around here where there's seasons, like you can really tell.
Oh,
a
you
season.
can tell.
Yeah,
It's
that's
summer.
true.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Damn it.
It
well,
is. Yes,
technically,
exactly.
hey, let's all get on the same page here. Are we talking summer solstice? Because that's the 21st of this month.
I feel like that's a beer.
No, I'm
Summer
getting
solstice.
Summer solstice. Right. It's just named after nothing. It's just a beer.
Yeah.
Not named after anything that really happens.
If that's true and that's the start of summer, we're still hanging out in whatever comes spring, whatever comes before
Spring
summer.
to me ends after Derby.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
Derby summer.
A true
Done.
Louisvillian.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And yes.
As opposed to all the false ones out there.
Right.
I am not false.
Yeah.
No, we
Been here ever.
Yeah. So how was your derby?
Yeah.
It was my birthday.
Happy
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
birth derb.
Yeah, birth derb.
Oh my God.
That's
that needs
pretty
to be
good.
a party.
A birth derb.
Your birth derb.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It was fun.
I feel like you could win that party. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, and I don't know what the competition is.
Oh, yes, I can.
But I feel... What?
Rebecca's not a horse.
Oh, no!
And
Fair
number
enough.
one goes to Bubblesgal0re.
Fair enough.
The
Right.
win, play, show,
Right.
all three divisions she wins because no one else is competing.
But I'd
There
run
you
on
go.
Thursday.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be on Derby. It'd be a filly.
You
Okay,
are Philly.
That's true. I'm learning things
Yeah, I don't know any of this.
up and down here.
That's what
Did you not
X
know
is
a
for.
Philly
No,
horse
I
is a
have
girl
no
horse?
idea what's going on.
Oh my
Did
goodness.
you know that we just had our first Triple Crown winner in 37
I did hear
years the other
that.
day?
I did hear that.
Yes.
Because that's big news.
Is that the Pharaoh? The
That's
American,
the American Pharaohs.
But it's
Yeah.
spelled weird, right? It's spelled like something else.
Like cosplay personas
I
are
don't
kind of
know.
like horse names.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
are.
God, they are.
Nice.
Just made that connection.
See?
My mind's blown.
And
So true.
every time I hear JediManda, I think Kung Fu Panda.
I'm sorry, I gotta tweet that.
That's
that one go.
pretty great.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's pretty great.
JediManda Kung Fu Panda.
I feel like this
we,
is the...
we are live tweeting.
I was going to say,
Yes!
this is the first live tweet we've ever had. But nobody can hear the podcast right now because it's going to happen in the future. So,
Right.
So it's sort of live past tweeting. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to first off say that, hey, guys, I'm recording a podcast, so welcome.
Right.
And it's going to be really funny
Right.
after I post all this stuff. Everyone's like, yes, I can hear her voice.
You'll post...
Just
you'll,
seen pictures.
You'll
I'm like,
live
now I
tweet,
get to hear what she sounds
You'll
like.
live tweet the entire, however long we hang out and talk, through the whole podcast, and then people be psyched about it,
Yes.
and then you're silent through the whole thing
Silent.
because
They'll
you're
be
just tweeting.
What?
That'd be great.
I'd be like, Amanda,
It'd be like,
look
no,
up.
no.
What?
Yeah.
She
Listen-
knows how attached I am to my phone. Like, it's a problem.
It's
Oh, yeah?
true.
It's a
Understand
problem?
this.
Yeah.
understand this.
I was lost. I went to our apartment yesterday, and
Bad.
I called her and I texted her, and she didn't get back to me for like 45 seconds.
my
I was like,
goodness.
all right, she's dead.
She's
She's
dead.
dead. She's dead.
Unacceptable.
Right. It's like a heart rate monitor. If you don't text back immediately,
Yeah.
you're a
That's why
goner.
it's,
You're
that's why it's right
flatlined.
here,
Yeah,
really close to me.
you're flatlined.
Flatline. That's
Right.
what probably everyone thinks.
Right.
If Amanda's not texting her on social media, she's probably dead or
Yeah, right.
in a ditch
I mean,
somewhere.
that's a safe assumption, I think.
I don't mind that because everyone knows that I'm okay.
And then you have scheduled posts whenever you're sleeping.
I actually have a scheduled post that's about to just posted right now.
Oh,
actually.
wow.
Wait.
I
Back
don't-
up.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get into this scheduled post
Right,
business?
right.
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
that mean? Like,
Scheduled-
did it just
Go ahead.
do it by itself?
Schedule posting is
On the
a
Facebooks?
way on the Facebooks because there are times
Right.
of the day that is like optimal time to post to get the most exposure.
Right.
But
And
I'd
so
love to
I'm-
get
We
into
try
this.
to
I'm really
avoid. We try to
curious
avoid
about
those
this stuff.
times.
This time. So
Yeah.
post at 9 a.m.
We post at 9
and 5
a.m.
a.m.
Have a good Monday.
Have a good Monday, everyone
Yeah.
else.
Hope the office is doing well.
Yeah.
Here's some content that I just made.
So like between the
Yeah.
hours of 3 and 8 are really good Facebook posting times.
3 a.m. and 8
Instagram
a.m.,
is really good in
Yes.
the afternoon. But
Okay.
no other times
You know
in
what?
the morning. Twitter's all over the place.
That makes
Right.
sense because Instagram, like, throughout the day, like, if you don't have something to do, sitting on the toilet, whatever you're
Right.
doing,
Right.
you automatically open up Instagram and you start flipping. Facebook's more of a, okay, my day's winding down. Let me sit down
Oh,
and
that's interesting.
consume, devour all of my notifications.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All 5 of them.
All 5. Yeah. And it's all like, your dad liked a picture.
Aw.
Yeah.
And
no,
I'm like,
it's my
oh, that's
mom.
cool.
Oh, your dad.
My dad.
My
Yeah.
mom.
Your mom. Yeah.
I had 22 notifications the other day. My mom was just creeping my past.
That's awesome.
Aw.
That's awesome.
And weird.
Rebecca, last time you were on, I think we had similar conversations. We were talking about, I think you were giving us advice on making people talk to us,
Yeah.
like on social media, because people
Right.
listen, but
Yeah.
they don't like to interact on the internet.
Right. They're shy.
They're shy.
Our listenership is shy. They're there.
I wish
they're
I
just
had those
It's like they're
fans.
just standing in the corner and they're not
So
saying anything.
I think we're connecting the dots here because I just post it when I post it.
right.
Uh-huh.
So how do you get in? Like, is it an app that does scheduled posts, or is it just Facebook? Is it,
Well,
is
it's the
that-
Pages app, quote unquote.
I've got that one.
Okay.
And you can schedule, like, once you post something, a photo. Like, for example, I just posted, I scheduled at
Yeah.
lunchtime because I was bored.
Right.
At 7-ish, I wanted to say that I'm going to be doing a classic Princess Leia coming up. People, hey, get excited. And so I posted a photo of it, said something, and you can basically schedule any time you want.
Yeah, there's like a little arrow
There's a little-
where
yeah.
you can
Just
press
Right.
it.
Press it. And
See,
it goes
I-
off, and then
see-
it does it for you.
Schedule it.
See,
Wonderful.
I feel like part of the problem with my mindset about our listenership is that if I'm wanting like reactions, I'm really only thinking about my dad and your mom. Like that's probably why. It's like if my dad liked the post and your mom liked the post,
Right.
I'm like, yeah, we got him. We're good.
Actually,
We're good.
I feel whole.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I
Guys,
needed.
my mom is busy from 3 to 8. So
Okay.
right,
Your optimal Facebook posting
Yes.
time is not 3 to 8.
right, right.
It's 8:01 to
It's good to
8:02.
learn. It's good to learn how these things work because I had
It
no
is.
idea. So you guys just got back from a con, which
Right.
is short for
connection.
which is short for convict. No, short for convention. I think.
Yep.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
So how was that? Tell us about that.
Wow. It was in Ohio.
You're
Nice.
in a wait.
Woo!
let me-
Good start.
Buckeye country.
Buckeye.
Yes.
Buckeye.
Is that-
the
is that okay to say?
chocolate with peanut butter.
That's where the Ohio Navy lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. We're from a lake in south central Kentucky, and people would drive like 6 or 7 hours every weekend from northern Ohio
What
to come down Lake Cumberland.
I've
And
been there.
There you go.
Yeah. So many
That's right.
That's all-
That's
that's
where
all
we're
we
from.
got. That's it.
And so people would drive down, and so like our town would just be overflowing with Ohio people on the weekends
I can
during
see
the
that.
summer. Yeah. so
Ohio
we-
people are interesting.
Yeah.
Folk.
That's
There's
very
something.
political of you. They're interesting.
I
They're
think we
really weird drivers.
Okay. Less political.
Just go ahead and state that. Sorry,
That's
guys.
good. Yeah. Weird drivers.
But yeah,
Super
this
weird
weekend
drivers.
the convention was Colossal Con. It was
Cool.
an anime convention, as opposed to most of the ones in town that we do, which are comic conventions.
Mm-hmm.
There is a difference.
Yeah, much
I
younger
could imagine.
crowd.
Very young.
Oh, at the anime convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that makes sense because my dad like goes to comic conventions with
Right.
me, and he's like, "Sorry, Dad, 50.
He's older than you. Yeah,
56.
He's older than you.
He's a. I want to edit that out. My dad's older than me,
Yeah,
and I'm several.
you're several. Yeah.
So, and I don't know that I've never been to a anime convention. So
You would hate it.
You would hate every minute of it.
I'm not kidding.
How do you feel,
would
Rebecca,
hate
on
it.
anime conventions? Like,
We differ on this.
I know we do.
Oh,
and,
really?
and it's interesting. I
Okay.
don't know a lot of anime. Anytime I have
Right,
an
I don't
anime
either.
or video game question, I'm like, Rebecca, what is
Oh
this
my
thing?
god!
Mm-hmm.
At
What is this
Colossal
thing?
Con, she was just like, "Oh, they're cute. What are they?"
What is that?
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't know. And I have a small set of things that I know, and I know it really well.
Right.
But anytime out of anime, I'm like, what is that?
Right.
Why is she wearing a thong and just a thong? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Right.
sometimes that's just all you
Right.
need.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I say
Sometimes
it's a
that's all
kill
I
a kill.
Yeah.
So
I was like, "Oh, it's a kill.
It's a kill a kill.
gotcha.
I
Okay.
learned this weekend.
That's good.
So the crowd is
Good
much younger, and I like it because they're still fresh-faced. They don't deal with a lot of things that you deal with in comic books because comic books are geared towards people with horrible life incidents that fight crime.
Yeah, she's extremely right about that.
Okay.
Now
I
that
guess
I'm
that's
looking
true.
at it, I'm like, yeah.
And animes, even though they do that, they're usually fighting like demons. It's in a
Right.
different. It's in an other world. It's like fantasy, or it's lighthearted. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Anime
Okay.
characters are really innocent, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Oh,
What about
right.
like your Akiras and stuff like that?
Right.
What?
Akira?
These could be.
No,
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
like that's the only one I know.
That's all I know too. Yeah. So you just threw out
Yeah, there's
our
this,
one reference.
they've been talking about doing a live action movie of it, but it's
right.
just. I guess it's anime.
I
It's
think it
that
is.
style.
Where was it
It's-
made? Was it made in Japan?
I don't know.
If it's made in Japan,
We can
it's
find
most
out.
likely
Is
anime.
it a character?
No, it's not a
No,
character.
it's
a
like
film.
a movie.
But it's like a. It's sort of like a. I don't know if it's post-apocalyptic or if it's like dystopian. It's like a
well,
future.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
horror anime.
Right.
Yeah, they have
Oh, yeah.
dark anime.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
generally, whenever you're dealing with anime, you're talking. You have a high school crowd.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So at conventions, like for example, Colossal Con,
Right.
it's really hard for us to enjoy the actual panels because you're being talked to by a 16-year-old
Sure.
on why your favorite anime sucks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of opinions among the high school crowd.
Yeah,
Yes.
and anime people are really like they hold their anime here, like
Right.
really close to their
Fanatical.
heart.
Right.
And if you say something about it, they're gonna snap.
Right.
And
See, I would
sorry.
yes. So you might be right about us hating it because I feel like we would just offend.
This-
Oh, did you find Akira?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Oh, then if she's never seen it, I've definitely never
Well,
seen it.
Yeah. It's been a
Cyberpunk.
while since I've seen it, but I
Yeah.
remember it being pretty dark.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's
I
this
remember that
creature
too.
thing, and it like starts to bubble and
Oh, right.
like
World
tentacles
War III,
and-
yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
weird.
So
I feel like Joe. I feel like you and me would just offend just vast numbers of people walking around in the anime
You would make
convention.
all the girls cry.
We just
Yeah.
use so many. Like I
Yeah,
would,
I've never heard
if
of
I talked about cartoons, that would probably be a problem, right? I assume I don't really know.
You and I
anything
would
about,
get along
even,
together.
Even now, I'm
That's all I
like, is that
know.
okay to say? I don't know. So
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends.
well, whenever you refer
Right.
to a cartoon,
Yeah.
that's you're
It's
generally speaking about American.
right.
Animation.
Yeah.
Yes, I've vaguely heard that
Yes.
in the past. So
But yeah, like I
Right.
like the anime feeling because there are a ton of cosplayers and they're in it for the fun.
Right.
A lot of them have highly accurate because they do hold it so dear to their heart. They have highly accurate costumes.
right,
But yeah, I'm just not into the panels as much.
no,
fair enough.
no.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I
So-
mean, I liked a really popular anime. Like
Okay.
Sailor Moon. My phone
Yeah.
cover that no
Oh,
one can
okay.
see right now
Okay.
is Sailor Mars.
Right.
And I love Sailor Mars and I love Attack on Titan. But if you say that to any anime kid, they're like, "Ugh, that's just so popular. You
Oh,
don't
okay.
know
So
that."
mainstream.
Too popular
well,
to be cool.
sorry, I tried to connect. My bad.
Well, Attack on
tried.
Titan is really popular still, but
Yeah, I really
that's
like
the
it.
one that like everybody does.
Yep. It's like Elsa.
including
It's like
I did-
Japan Elsa.
Gotcha.
Attack on Titan.
Who were you all for the con? Just
goodness.
this.
Rebecca, you first.
Okay.
Not I make no guarantees. I'm gonna know what
Just
you're
get
talking
out the
about,
list.
but I'm gonna go with it.
Someone might know. Okay.
Right.
So I did an X-Men group with Amanda and a lot
Nice.
of other amazing cosplayers, and I was Blink.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're familiar with the X-Men.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We're good. We're in a good
Down
crowd.
with
So
X-Men.
yeah, I
Good.
got Blink.
Good.
And then
Right.
that night I did Marceline. Oh, and these were swimsuit versions.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Colossal
Okay.
Con
Yeah.
is at a water park, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's
Cool.
outside. It's in Sandusky, Ohio, so it's right next to Cedar Point.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is at a water
Right.
park. So everyone does do water themed
Yeah.
and swimsuit themed outfits. So
Oh,
that's the
okay.
kind of
Tiny,
niche.
tiny costumes.
Tiny
Very
bikini
small.
con.
Now here's the important question: can you swim in those?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can swim in them.
Could you like jump down a water slide?
Wait,
It depends on your if
Right.
you
Right.
want to. I mean, I
Right.
saw a lot of
I
people
mean,
in
of
the
course
water
you could, but yeah.
with
I
a
suppose,
wig.
right.
I
Yeah.
swim in mine.
You
It would
swim in yours.
depend on-
I didn't swim in mine
Nice.
personally because my wigs are really important. So I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
But that was just two. That was just Friday.
yeah.
Oh my goodness!
nice.
Yeah.
Then we had a group on Saturday morning.
Yep.
We did Disney.
Cool.
I was Minnie.
Nice.
and then-
Such a cute Minnie. She was adorable.
Saturday night I did Baby Doll.
Oh, from Sucker Punch?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
And then Sunday I did Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
Bikini.
Sweet.
Bathing suit. Yeah.
Cool.
Amanda?
So what is it? Friday, I was in X-Men group with Rebecca, and I was Rogue.
Nice.
So yeah,
Did you have pictures of that up? I think I saw
Yeah,
that
she did.
actually. Yeah. Nice. That was good.
awesome.
We
That's
got
cool.
shared on Nerd Blog?
we got shared on Nerd Caliber.
Caliber.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
And it's just the beginning.
Nice.
Our group looked really freaking good. Like everybody was awesome. All of our groups that I've ever been in, frankly, and like Rebecca's been in, we all look really good. I'm just
Nice.
like, yes. I get really excited when that happens. Anyways, so that was Friday morning, and then did I do anything Friday night? No, I fixed wigs Friday evening because
There you
that's what I do at conventions: party in wigs. And then Saturday was Disney, and I was Megara from Hercules.
It was perfect.
Perfect. I
I'm
had the
familiar with
hair
that one,
was
too.
just like huge. It was really weighing down at about 3. And I was like, okay, I'm really tired of getting this off. So then I went and changed into Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon.
Cool.
Did a photo shoot with that. That was fun, but got out of that quickly because it's hot. And then Sunday,
Daisy?
oh yeah, Daisy. Yeah, I was Daisy from the Mario Kart universe, Nintendo.
Nice.
So I had like a
nice.
big giant blue turtle shell that I made out of foam.
It was
That's cool.
adorable.
I love
Nice.
that thing. It was giving me fits the night before because I wouldn't stay together. So I was just like, this can't be happening right now. But it worked
So
fine
what-
for photos.
What materials did you use to make the blue shell? Because I
The
think
blue
I saw a
shell?
picture of that too. Actually, the
Yeah.
blue shell.
The shell
Yeah.
itself was made from EVA foam / L200 foam. Okay. She's the sculptor. I have to like, am I saying this right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a seamstress, the sculptor. We get this right. But it is EVA foam. And basically, I just kind of sculpted it to curving. And then I made darts in it. I say darts, but that's not really sculpting terms. That's seamstress terms. And then I used Warbler for the spikes.
Oh, cool.
The Warbler.
All the
I've
Warbler.
heard-
Oh, yeah.
I don't use a lot of Warbler because it's really expensive and I don't have
Sure.
a lot of it, and I just don't. But it worked really well with the spikes because you can smooth out the edges, so you can
The seams.
Yeah, the seams. Yeah, and make them really smooth and look nice. And then I just primed it, painted, coat it, done.
That's awesome.
Boom shell.
And for those listening, Amanda was
Yes.
on the panel that we talked about in
Oh, right.
Rebecca's episode,
I was our Derby
Yeah.
City panel.
Right.
That's correct.
Yes.
which is where I heard a lot about Warbler.
Yeah.
It is the new hot thing.
Yeah, I just the word just really
Warbler,
stuck
yeah.
with me.
I've never heard it before right
Warbler.
now, and it's never going to leave.
And now it's they have a transparent Warbler.
Oh, nice.
It's like the
Clear.
next new thing.
Right.
It's beautiful the stuff I've seen out of it. I'm just like, my eyes, so bright.
I feel like it would be a fantastic idea to take a shell like the one that you made and just connect it to a skateboard and drag it behind your car. Let me just say,
You know how many times we were driving up to Ohio that I was just holding it?
Right.
And I was like, April, if you can try to get a
Right.
picture of me like throwing it out the window, but I was too scared to put it out
Exactly.
the window to like throw it at people because it was the blue one. So
Right.
of course, first player, first person.
Right.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get.
yeah.
See, I'm a Super Nintendo player, so I had red and green shells.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I had a lot of people commenting, being like, "What's the blue shell?" And I'm like, "Where are you?
old
Who
school.
are you?"
Anime. We're at an anime
We're at
convention.
I know,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I did have a lot lot of people recognized it. I mean, everybody recognized what I was. ColossalCon's becoming a bigger an everything convention.
Okay.
It started out as an anime convention and will
Right.
always stay an anime convention.
Gotcha.
Because that type of people go. But like more people like us, an older crowd are going because it's at a water park. There's no other conventions around that I know of that are like that.
Yeah, and I feel like with the popularity of conventions in general, I think each convention gets a little bit broader.
Oh, right.
And just like content and what they. I mean, San Diego Comic-Con was in a hotel basement at one point.
Right.
With all these creators who were not rock stars, but now
Definitely,
are rock stars.
Definitely are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Yep.
Let's flash back to last year, San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah. I've
When
been
Amanda
2
got
years in a
shared
row
by a lot of people.
And I got shared by a lot. Actually, it was my
nice.
goal when I went to San Diego to have every single one of my cosplays shared by the parent company that produced whatever.
Oh,
and
what
I
a
did
goal.
it.
Nice.
I was so
Nice.
freaking happy.
Well done.
Didn't you have Daenerys?
I had Daenerys and HBO
awesome.
shared it, and I was just like crying
my
in
gosh.
my room
Yeah.
as
That's
people
fantastic.
were tweeting me,
That's
"You got
fantastic.
shared on HBO," and I'm like,
BN Puppy Cat?
Bee and Puppy got shared by Cartoon Hangover, which is
And-
the online version, and then Rick and Morty,
Rick and Morty.
got shared by crap. The production company is slipping my mind right now, but yeah, that one.
That's awesome.
But I did wear Meg at one point, but of course Disney wasn't going to share that one. So
Right.
I let that one go.
Yeah.
The rest of them, I was like, goal met.
Yeah.
See you, San Diego.
See, that's awesome. Actually, that sort of addresses one of the questions I wanted to ask you all, which is, and maybe this is just a question that bypasses the point of cosplaying, but like, what do you, like, how often do you all set sort of goals for yourself? Like, I want to do this. Like you just said, I want to get shared by the parent companies or whatever. How often do you see it as sort of, or what's the end game for you? Like, what would be the end game? Or is it just...
A job.
A job?
Yeah.
Okay.
A job.
Right?
Especially
yeah.
for me, at every single con, I make a connection
Right.
that gets me a job at
Okay.
another con.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Every single one.
Right.
Yeah, she's really good on that. I'm trying, but
Right.
she's really good on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm trying. My goals are more or less just personal goals because I have
Yeah.
stuff that I want to make
Gotcha.
and I just want to wear. That's it.
Yeah,
And that's just me. But
Right.
if I'm going to make a connection for a job or a cosplay guest spot at a different convention, wherever,
Yeah.
awesome. But that's never really a huge goal of mine until I actively seek it. But for now, it's just make a cosplay, love it,
Yeah.
love the journey, love the end product type thing.
Right. So, how long do you typically spend on?
Here's
Is it
question.
is it
Right.
2 days? Because it wasn't a big question for Rebecca.
This
So-
girl,
Yeah, right.
This girl can
Yeah.
crank out anything.
How
in
about my
any
blink?
time.
Want to talk about my blink?
Yes, I want to talk about your blink. We were deciding on what she would be. What was it? What did you? Was it like Wednesday before we left?
It was Wednesday before I came up here on Thursday.
Yeah. And I get this message from Rebecca, and she's like, "Okay, I need a group on Friday." And I was like, "Okay, be in our X-Men group. Here's the list of people that are what,
Right.
and go for it." And so Blink was open, and she was like, "Oh, I got green stuff." I'm like, "Okay, well, I think this other girl might be Blink. I don't know." Going back and forth, and we're just shouting out characters,
Yeah.
what she could be, and then we finally just like, "Be Blink, do it." And that was Wednesday night,
Right.
y'all. And she left. Well, you all left on Friday.
I
morning.
came here on Thursday, though.
So there you go. That's
I made it in
nuts.
4
Boom.
hours.
Nice.
Done.
Nice.
And as I'm traveling up to Ohio, I get this text message from Rebecca. Can you grab your pink wig before you leave? Girl, I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I ain't anywhere near home.
I got
Sorry,
one, though.
girl.
It was just a stroke of luck. I got to borrow one from somebody else.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to say, there's some joke in there, and I can't think fast enough to make it, but there's some joke in there about you making a Blink costume in
The
blink of an eye.
Exactly, something like that.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
Slow
exactly.
Like I said,
Good
I'm
job.
sluggish today. Like
Right. Yeah.
I'm ashamed.
It's okay.
That's going to be my strategy. Just point out jokes that I could make.
Good.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Could make a joke about that. Don't have the energy. Just
That's okay.
make it for yourself. Laugh at it. It'll be good. Yeah.
I'll laugh. That's good.
Thank you.
No
Yeah.
problem. No problem.
Leave your jokes in the
Nice.
comments.
Leave your jokes in the comments
Exactly.
below.
We just
We'll answer
posted
them
this
later.
at 9 a.m. Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You get all the people logging in their computers, their work computers.
Exactly.
Like, what can I listen
quit,
to?
Quit
This.
paying attention to those TPS reports.
Yes.
And start leaving jokes in the comments.
There you go.
So, yep.
We'll answer them later. Smile
Is that
face.
was that an Office Space reference?
It was. Yes. TPS reports.
Nice.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job.
Good.
So yeah, it
Yep.
takes Rebecca no time to make anything.
Right. 4 hours.
4 hours.
And then how
Yeah.
long for you?
It depends.
Okay.
I mean, like my swimsuit cosplays that I did for this convention, I did in like an evening or two evenings. But I
whipped out your Circe.
I whipped out my Circe in like no time at all.
Oh, yeah?
I was
That was like
proud
2
of
days.
that. I was really proud of that. Except the armor took a while because I had to do all those coats and stuff. But the most I've ever spent on anything was when I made my Drogon from my Daenerys cosplay from Game of Thrones. I spent 200 hours on him. Like solid.
Wow.
Worked on him for months because
pretty
it was
serious.
an engineering feat that I do not have.
He was a puppet. You made
It's
him
a
into
puppet. Yeah, I made him
Nice.
into a puppet, and he obviously bounces on my shoulder, and he's huge and
Yeah, I know what we're
massive
talking about
baby.
now, like the dragon.
The dragon.
yeah.
Yeah. I made season 3 for you Game of Thrones people out there. Season 3, Astapor Daenerys. So that was when she takes Astapor, season 3, episode 4, one of the best episodes ever. Love it. But I was like, I wanted to capture that moment of Drogon taking down Astapor, so I tried to make him what I thought was the size of Drogon,
Right.
which was probably a little smaller, quite frankly. Just saying. I didn't have him on a chain, and he wasn't above me.
I mean, but you have to carry that around
I
all
had to
day,
carry
too.
him on
Right.
my shoulder, and that was
Exactly.
the point. And I actually got the inspiration from a really big cosplay inspiration to me. Her name's Tabitha Lyons. She's out of UK, and she made a shoulder dragon for a commission, actually. But she made a Daenerys just to kind of wear it and kind of show it off before she gave it to the guy, because he was like,
right.
"Yeah, do what you need."
Yeah.
And so I saw that, and I was just like, my eyes just got really big anime stars in them. Just I couldn't stop looking at it. And I was like, I have to make myself a dragon. I have to make a dragon.
Yeah.
And so I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I'm going to take your garage for a couple of months and make a dragon. And so I painted it in there, and I made it in my loft. But it took the whole winter, the whole cosplay hibernation winter of
But you
last year.
got so much promotion from that.
Really
it was
did.
worth it.
It was huge. And I would say that was my kickstart into the cosplay world, quite frankly, was my Daenerys.
Yeah, because
Nice.
at Gen Con last year, whenever we were celebrating our win, did you do that on Saturday?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was with you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
That was my retirement party for Drogon, because he only lasted one con season because he was made out of foam,
Right.
And she shipped him everywhere.
And I shipped him a lot of conventions, and he has his own little box. It's quite cute, but he breaks up into 4 different parts, and I have to assemble him. It's a pain. He's a pain, but he looks awesome. But I was like, one convention season, and then he's done. I'm not doing anymore.
Did you keep it? Do you put it over your
I actually have his head
mantle or
just
something?
in
Okay.
my cosplay room, just sitting
Nice.
there looking at me. I just go up and I pet it every once in a
You
while.
should totally mount it.
Right.
On a
I
plaque.
always think
That'd be
about it, but
funny.
I get photographers that are like, "Hey, can we do a Daenerys cosplay? Can you also bring out Drogon?" I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, at Gen Con, we were celebrating our win with our Madoka Magica group last year, which is a really big thing to win a
Nice.
group or
At
anything
Gen
at
Con.
Gen Con.
Gen Con is
And we were
awesome.
feeling great, and then walking around with Amanda, and everybody's yelling "Khaleesi!" I'm just like, all right, well, there goes my ego.
right. It's going to keep you in check, keep you humble, you know?
Yeah,
It's good.
at the end, well, it was towards the end of the day, or that parade that we did, that walkthrough. Yeah, there's this huge cosplay parade walkthrough that walks through the entire Indianapolis Convention Center,
Yeah.
because Gen Con is that massive.
Right.
And so all of us are in single file line, and I don't know if I was behind you guys or in front. I can't remember. But I just
You
kept
ended
hearing,
up behind us because
Khaleesi.
you had to stop every 5 seconds for photos. You were holding up the line. We had to
Couldn't
get in
help
the
it.
back of the line. So
I had
that
a
she could take
5-foot dragon
photos.
on my shoulder.
Right. Yeah.
It's lonely at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
So lonely at the top, telling you what. Retweeting by HBO, stopping traffic.
know,
it's so hard.
It's tough.
So
It's
tough.
tough.
But
Yeah.
he's in retirement now and resting easy.
That's good.
So Gen Con, you said it's pretty big. Is that in Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Gen Con is huge.
My dad and I are making a list of cons we need to hit.
Right.
And so we started at San Diego, so it's
Yeah.
it's hard to you can't
Right.
really go up from there.
But that's good.
Yeah.
It relieves the pressure.
Yes,
you know,
you
you
can.
did it.
You
You can
can?
go up from San Diego
Don't tell him
Comic-Con.
that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, you can. Well, it depends on what you would like to see. That's a thing. San Diego
Yeah.
Comic-Con to me it's now it's a Hollywood gathering. It's a production
right,
thing.
right, right.
It's
Well, see,
losing
I'm-
the cosplay aspect, so
Right.
which is why I don't like it anymore.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm a big movie buff.
If you're,
so.
yeah, then that's probably an epicenter, because I would be like, if you're into cosplay, Dragon Con,
Okay.
or New York
all
City
right.
Comic Con.
Yeah,
you know?
so
Con.
Now I've been to New York City.
Yeah.
That's the whole. last one we went to was C2E2, but
Yeah.
the one before
I love
that was New York.
So-
So I
Yeah.
like New York quite a bit.
So where is Dragon Con? Tell me about
Atlanta,
that. That's
Georgia.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's
That's
big
on
for,
our list.
That's big for cosplay.
It's huge for cosplay.
It
Really?
is the
It's
cosplay,
the cosplay
convention.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
I always think of it as like an ending con of the season. I know it's not the official ending one, quote unquote, because they say New York Comic Con is because I think it's in like
Oh, okay.
October. But
October,
for
That's like
me,
right.
right in the middle of mine.
yeah, like
Of my season.
for her season. But for me, Labor Day, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
you start your job back up your next season, and the
Yeah.
ballet starts again.
yeah. So I have to manage my cosplay life with work life. It's kind of difficult to manage, but it's fun.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many cons would you say you do in a year, or do you know exactly?
Hold on, let me get the list.
Right. Yeah.
About 2 a month.
2 a month.
I would say 2 a month. I think I'm at right now.
Right.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
For like
Oh, I don't
what,
even
8,
know.
9 months, something like that. Like that many?
The whole year.
Oh, 2 a month period.
eight,
The whole.
yeah.
The whole.
I'm at 11 right now for just this year,
Nice.
and I'm only halfway through.
Gotcha.
Minus
Oh,
those Renaissance
You've
fairs
done
ones.
11 this year? Is what
I'm
you're
going
saying?
to do 11.
You're going to do 11
Yeah, it
this year.
ends. Mine ends
Nice.
technically with Wizard World Louisville, which is here in November.
Right.
Okay.
That's the ending one from moi.
Nice.
And how is that one?
It's good. I mean, Wizard World's Wizard World. It's a traveling convention type of thing.
Okay. I mean, there's Derby City. There's
Phantom Fest,
Phantom Fest, and
Louisville
then-
Arcade Expo.
Right.
I think did we go to that last year?
I don't think we did the arcade
No, we
expo.
didn't. What did
No.
we go to at that hotel?
We were guests this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the one at the hotel was
Kagam?
the potentially it's like the biannual Derby City one. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like a big floor of comics.
Oh.
But it's the Derby City
Oh,
folks.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. What was that
Yeah.
called?
I don't remember what it's called.
can't remember.
Cavalcade
I
of
didn't go.
Comics, I think.
Yes.
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 Cavalcade. Yes.
Bought a lot of comics that day.
Bought a lot of comics. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not really a cosplay thing, but it's like an
Right.
Now, there
industry
were
comic
some-
book.
There were
some.
some.
Really?
Yeah.
Why weren't we there?
Yeah, there were some. walking around.
Where were we?
Probably
It
in
was
another con.
only.
At another
I
convention.
don't know. Let me think. I saw some costumes and I was like, yeah, okay, there's cosplayers here. But let me think how to put this. There were no dragons on anybody's shoulder.
Okay.
That's the only way I can put it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Recreational.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Recreational. Dress up like a character, kind of look like the
Right.
character, almost
Right,
probably
right,
be
right.
the character, but nothing
Yeah.
like
Right.
outwardly.
In
like,
your heart
whoa.
and soul, you're
In,
the character.
Right.
Yeah.
At C2E2 this year.
I was there.
You were there?
I was.
I was
Did
there
you
too.
see
It's
the
my
Sailor Moon
favorite.
group?
Huh?
Did you see the Sailor Moon group?
I
The
didn't.
massive one? Oh.
How could you not?
It's all
No,
over
no,
the
what
internet.
day-
We
what day
broke
was
the
it?
internet on Saturday.
I wasn't there Saturday.
Oh. Well, I was there every day.
Maybe
but
I was.
I don't know. I was
I don't know.
seriously on Friday, so I was kind of drinking a lot in
Okay.
CRC, which was awesome.
But I was gonna say, was it Friday night that they had the big, live web stream cosplay contest?
yes.
Or was that Saturday?
No, that's Friday night.
Okay, because
The
there were
champion of cosplay
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
there were some really extravagant
Yep.
things happening
Yes, there were.
that seemed
People
to be
bring their A
like
game to that one.
yeah, like they spent 25-year-old dude spending the first 25 years
Oh, my goodness.
of his life
Yeah.
making
Right.
this one thing.
Right.
I'm shaking
Right.
my head because of complete seriousness.
Yeah.
And
It's-
that's
it's
also
unreal.
cosplay contests are what people do.
Yeah.
Like there's two different types of cosplayers in my opinion. There's cosplayers that go to conventions just to have fun and cosplay, and then
Right.
there's
Raising
ones
my
that
hand.
There
go
you go.
to contests, and that's it. That's all
Yeah.
they do. Mind focused, nothing else besides one costume
Wow.
and a contest. And there are some like that, and they make good money because they put a lot of money and effort into their cosplays. But
Right.
that's
I was
their
gonna say,
type of
they
cosplay.
They looked very expensive.
Yeah, they usually are because they're using something called
And-
Warbler.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I think they were the anime ones were especially
They can get crazy.
there was a guy that needed help on stage.
Oh, really?
There were things hanging
There-
and it was wild.
I
That's
look at those
awesome.
cosplays and I'm like, did you think that one through?
Yeah. No.
Right.
No.
I did not.
You need 4
not.
people to carry you around. Yeah.
There are some out there like
Cosplay
that.
team.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Honestly.
like
If I ever did that, I would rather do it as a promotional model
Right.
Mm.
if I want to make something big that I can't move in because you're only you're standing,
Right.
and you're probably only in it for a couple hours at a time.
For a photo shoot or something, is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've got a great idea, guys.
Yes.
Duct tape.
Let's.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
duct tape Captain America.
Yeah, we had.
Yeah.
He was
I
fantastic.
remember him.
Yeah. It was great.
I have a question for the cosplay panel.
Yes.
How do you make a Thor hammer?
Oh, you buy a
Right.
hammer and just wrap it in duct tape.
Wrap it in duct tape. Exactly.
Well, you need to get a box and a stick.
Yep.
And just wrap it all up.
Wrap it up. You hit stuff with it. It's a hammer.
I have an idea. Let's take a trip back to 1990. I don't know, 4 maybe ish.
Yeah.
5.
That was a Wayne's World time travel. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's good.
We're going to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, God.
Boom.
And we're each going to make.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what they're called.
Because the tension is real right now.
Yeah.
Zord.
Zord.
The head.
Zord? No.
Zord
that's
the head?
Zordo.
Okay.
Zordo.
It's another Z word,
You
right?
guys are
No,
making
the
people
machine
cry right now.
things.
Right. People are crying.
Yeah.
You all can
Yeah.
cry. Excuse me. I gotta
My
Google.
greatest memory of childhood mornings was this is when Power Rangers came out.
Right.
I would get a strawberry Pop-Tart, a
Right.
glass of milk,
Right.
and I would watch the Power Rangers.
Right.
But I was talking about cosplay team. Here's your team.
Okay.
Your team is everyone's their own mechanical animal creatures
They're
or
called
thing.
mechs.
Mechs?
Mechs.
Are we going all the way back to Power Rangers season 1?
Oh, my God. Yeah, sure.
Wait.
Sure.
What are they? What things are they?
They're,
They're
you
not
know,
the Wizard
They're
of Oz.
machines. They're machines.
Right, it's the morphing. They do the morphing time.
Right.
But whenever the villain gets very large,
Oh, okay.
they get in their things, and then their
Okay.
things
They're
get
called
together
mechs, yeah.
to
Right.
create.
It's like a whole style of.
What's the big thing?
Thing.
I remember that.
Man, we are making people cry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making me search Wikipedia.
Good.
I'm losing nerd points left and right. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have announced it. No one can see you.
Oh,
Don't
crap.
say it.
Crap.
Does anybody have any other things they want to talk about? So we can.
Does anybody want to take the focus off?
Well, I mean, you don't even have to go that far back because Power Rangers is still a thing, and then you have Super Sentai, which is also a thing. And you guys are looking at me like you're so lost.
No,
so,
I'll pretend that I know.
Rebecca's used to this look, so I'm just
yeah.
like,
It's okay, Amanda.
I love
It's
you.
okay.
I met a guy that was a villain on Power Rangers, but it was I met him recently, but it was after my time watching Power Rangers.
Oh, wow.
You know Vernon Wells? He was in.
He was on Power Rangers?
He was a villain on Power Rangers
Wow.
later on.
That's legit.
He was in a Commando, and he was in,
in,
Mad Max
Road Warrior,
Road
right?
Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
so
thought you were
hot right
saying
now.
he was
Like-
in a commando, like he was commando.
Commando.
And I was like,
he
whoa.
travels Commando.
He was
He
Commando
always
in
goes
all of his
Commando.
movies. Yeah.
Nice.
It's just his
Our
methods.
costume designers love him.
No, he was the didn't he have the mohawk in Road Warrior?
Yes.
Yes. He was the guy with the road
Yeah.
the mohawk.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
hung
yeah.
out with Jason Font, who is the new Red Power
Nice.
Ranger.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Nice.
At one of my last cons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it the same though? Is it keeping true to what it was?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Power Rangers are huge at conventions. Anything nostalgic is huge at conventions,
Right,
especially for
right.
people our age. Were we at Lexington? Remember when we were in the elevator? We were with 4 or 5
yeah.
Power Rangers.
My goodness, this was
Nice.
kind of embarrassing.
It was weird because I was like, is this the Power Rangers?
Because we step onto an elevator and there was seriously all of the old
School Power Rangers.
Right.
and they were all wearing shirts with the Power Rangers that they were on them,
Yep.
and I
Yep.
was just sort of like,
Pink Ranger.
You just walk in and go, and then see what they do.
Well, we just
Maybe
walked in
Power
and
Rangers.
because I was in Searcy, you were in Cami Fett, and
Oh, yeah, I was
we were
in
with my
Cami.
friend Kim, and we just walked in thinking nothing, and I'm like, you do that look around,
Right.
Are we? Is this?
and then
the
we got
Power
off the
Rangers?
elevator
Is
and
it
we were like,
morphing time?
Is it? Yeah.
Yep,
it's morphin' time.
it's morphin' time.
Did you guys
It's
see
the most
the
Power Ranger I've ever felt?
who was it? Joseph Kahn, the reboot fan film on the internet. The
Oh,
Power
yeah.
Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Power/Rangers.
Power/Rangers. It
Nope.
was fun. You
should.
Worth watching. Starring the Dawson
Yeah,
himself.
Dawson Leary. was
It's
the
not, nothing
villain?
rings a bell in my brain besides
Dawson's
the Pink
Creek?
Ranger and Jason David Frank.
Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
That
Dawson.
Dawson.
oh, that Dawson.
The Dawson.
Okay, all right,
Capital
all right,
T,
All right, all
the
right.
Dawson.
It was
Yeah.
it was
On
it was
same
a
level
story
now.
written about the original like cast,
Yeah.
but it wasn't played all by different actors and stuff.
Okay.
Like the actual Green Ranger, was it Tommy?
Yes.
Like he was even quoted saying like he wasn't supporting
Right.
this reboot
Right.
fan film because it was
Wow.
so dark.
It's all dark and gritty
He had
and-
It was
kids.
Yeah.
really
with
I
him.
saw the art from that, and it wasn't somebody holding someone.
Yeah.
Was she holding the
Probably,
Pink
yes.
Ranger?
Yeah,
or
it
the-
was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like,
It was done-
"What
it was
is
cool.
this?"
It was
And
good.
I want to
Yeah.
know.
It was done very
It
well.
was like
You
a
should-
12-minute fan
Neat.
film or
If
something
you
like
just-
that. It's fun.
That's
go
exciting.
to YouTube and
I love that
type
stuff.
in Power and then slash
Dash Ranger,
Rangers.
yeah.
It'll pop
All
up.
right, I will do that
Yeah,
tonight.
it's a good time. Go, listenership.
Go.
Go,
Go,
go. Right.
Good
Oh,
one.
that's awesome.
Good one.
Nice. So, we're doing kind of like with the podcast. We've got several episodes in a row of people who are gonna be at Derby City. You guys are gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
High five.
Nice.
One
So
to get.
that is like in late
Soon.
June. Yeah, a couple
It's
weeks.
next, not this coming
It's
weekend,
in
but the
Yeah.
next
2
weekend.
weeks.
Yeah, it's
Right.
very soon.
Less
So
than
I should say the date because this is not going to come out
20th?
20th. Yeah, 21st. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we can release this one
Yeah,
pretty
we can.
soon.
That's true. Yeah,
in the
that's
next few
true.
days,
Okay.
probably, because we don't have a.
we don't pay attention to when our prime times to release things.
Right.
So we'll
You
release
don't know
this
your
at, like,
optimum Facebook
this-
posting time. Why
this-
would I think you know this?
Monday morning.
This will be up
9
at
a.m.
1 a.m.
Yes.
This will be up at 1 a.m.
Oh no, it's gonna get lost in the Facebook black hole.
Right, exactly. It's going to be this, and then I had a sandwich, and then here's my cat, and then whatever.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that black hole. 'Cause it's like,
We've both felt the black
yes.
hole. We know the black hole.
Mm.
It's evil.
I'm just saying, my generation is a MySpace generation.
That's
Oh.
right. Bring
and
it
you
back.
couldn't go wrong with
I'm a MySpace generation too.
There you go.
Knuckles.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I miss MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to like do all that HTML and color
Yeah.
changes. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
on it. I
You
thought
could
I was a
have-
web designer.
You
Are
could
you
have
kidding?
sparkles and like words
Dude,
falling down from the
dude,
sky.
So much glitter font, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah, and when
Yeah.
we used to be in like touring bands and stuff, and MySpace was like,
It was the thing, man.
like you could
You
actually
had a
like,
player. You had the player in the top right.
Yes.
corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
and
you
you
track
could
your number of
actually like
plays.
people actually cared then about
That's right.
music and
Except
Right.
me.
right.
I
You-
hated it.
Well,
I
there you
hated
go.
everything on the internet. And my friends made me a Facebook. And when I went off to college, they're like, all right, maybe you should take over your own Facebook now. Because we've been posting for you
Wait.
all through
That
high
is,
school.
So
that
what
is
you're
my
s-
roommate right there.
Now, I
we
will
made
say,
one for
though-
Tori, too.
Yeah.
When I was on MySpace, Facebook didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
I remember when it came, it existed. I was a freshman at college,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, you should get on Facebook because you have a
university email.
and
Yes,
you can do it
exactly.
and all those
Yep.
MySpacers can't do it." And I said,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
It divided.
man.
It divided the women from the children. Right,
Right.
there. I felt like, oh, on
Right.
Facebook, I'm
Yeah.
getting older.
right." And I was
Right.
a woman instead of a child.
Right. Yeah. That's when I became a woman. So, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what Facebook does to you.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry, kids.
So bring back MySpace. That's what
They
we're
did.
saying.
They did. They
That's right.
tried.
They did. They
And
tried.
Tom
yeah.
was like, nope.
That's right. Tom.
Come on, Tom.
I actually got Tom on my people I might know on Facebook the other day.
like the
Yeah.
real,
And I
like
was
the real
like,
Tom.
what?
Is his name like Tom Anderson?
Tom Anderson.
He's
Why do I know
bound to be
that?
on Facebook.
Because
Yeah.
eventually I'll be on Jeopardy and it will be a
I
Jeopardy
didn't
question.
know
That's what I
that
tell
until the other
myself.
day, but it's that same picture. He's been
Oh, it
rocking that
has to be.
same
Yeah,
picture.
the over the
of
shoulder,
just
like
him,
I'm wearing
oh.
a white tee and typing.
Dude, that's his
Look
brand.
what I'm doing,
That
guys.
is his brand. Yeah, absolutely.
He probably
put that
makes
on
a
a shirt.
living off of that picture.
He's like, what's my quote today?
Oh, speaking of,
What's my quote? Who's in my
Speaking
top
of making
8 right
livings
now?
off pictures,
Yeah.
let's bring it back to the cosplay. That's how
All
we
right.
make fun
and
stuff.
let's talk about something that happened to Amanda. She just told me last night
Oh.
that happened with
Did you get a
someone
fun-
else sharing one of her photos.
Oh, my Snapchat photo. Okay, yeah, this is kind of creepy, but I do
Right.
it, and I can't say that I. I don't want to stop making everything super private because I just like I'm not the type of person that I share all the things and whatever.
Right.
But my Snapchat is something I'm really trying to like hype up because I'm
okay.
not a fan of Facebook. Not really many cosplayers
Insert-
are.
All right.
What is it? JediManda?
Insert Jedi. Yes. Hashtag
On Snapchat too.
on Snapchat
Right.
and Instagram is JediManda. Facebook is different. We'll
Right.
go there later. But I had someone on my Snapchats. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Snapchats. Are you?
Yes.
I know what it is.
So you know
I'm
what
too
My
old
Stories are,
to
right?
understand it. No.
I think so.
Okay, the
No.
My Stories are something that you can basically snap and you can view your followers can view it for 24 hours.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that
Yep.
one
Okay.
that one snap, and you can basically just get a bunch of viewers.
And a snap is a picture for those of us
Oh, yes.
who
Can it
are
be a
still
video?
trying
Or
to
a
understand
video.
what
Or
a
a video.
A
Correct.
10-second video.
Oh, okay.
Correct. A snap is a picture that
Interesting.
eventually goes away.
Yes.
That's the whole point of Snapchat.
It's gone forever.
Quote unquote, it's not forever.
Unless
Which
you
apparently
were-
is not, according to my
Screenshot.
boyfriend last night. He was telling us, like, this is how you can get Snapchats. And I was like, oh, God.
Just
But
work,
anyways.
apply for the NSA and then go work there. Anyway, go ahead.
So my Snapchat, my story Snapchat is public, and I tell people
Right.
anyone can follow because I'll just post. It's like my vlogging because I'll do
Okay.
like I'll talk on it and I'll talk to people and on it, and so I can see who
Yeah.
views everything, which is
Sure.
kind of nice.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm getting a lot of viewers now, so
Yeah.
whatever. But you can also see when people screenshot your stuff.
Sure.
I was gonna
Which
say
is
you
I've heard
can't.
also kind of creepy because you're like,
Strange.
I don't know you, why are you doing this? But then again, why else would I put it public? So I try
Right,
to let that
sure.
kind of roll off. So ipso facto, a couple of weeks after I went on a Disney vacation with my family a couple weeks
Nice.
ago. It was wonderful. And I snapped the whole time. I did My Stories. I told everyone, I was like, I'm going to freaking Disney. Follow me. I'm doing all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm also dressing up, kind of.
Cool.
I did Disney bounding, whatever. And so I did this one snap, and I'm just like, you know, MySpace kind of selfie. Click. And
Right.
I'm just smiling, and a couple people actually screenshotted it.
Uh-huh.
And then I found out later, I got tagged in this random picture on Instagram. And I'm like, what? Who? I don't know this person. I always get tagged by people I know. And I look, and I'm like, that's my Snapchat photo on someone else's Instagram.
All right.
That's a foot and mouth fetish Instagram.
Okay.
And my picture, my mouth is wide open because I'm like, hey, you know,
Okay.
like, no one
Yeah.
can see this what I'm doing right now, but
Right.
my mouth is open, eyes are like, hey, I'm at Disney World,
Yeah.
woo! And it's tagged, like the spot where you can tag someone is right in the center of my mouth, and I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I've never gotten so creeped out before ever. But then,
Wow.
and I was like, well, at least he tagged me.
I was gonna say, like,
I was like, yeah, I get credit.
Nobody is trying to, like, whoever's doing that is
Yeah.
not trying to be like, I'm gonna use
No.
this picture. They're like, let me tag her.
I'll tag her.
She'll see this.
She'll see it. It'll
She
be
has a great
awesome.
mouth. Look
She
at
has
it.
a wonderful mouth.
Go follow her.
I have a very,
Right.
I have a very pretty mouth.
There you go.
That's really creepy.
Boy, you got a pretty
Pretty
mouth.
mouth. I was waiting for it.
There you go.
But yeah, so that happened, and there was some other cosplayers on that I know, and I was like, "So you're on this?
Huh.
You're not tagged, but I'm telling you." And
Well,
I'm
that's
texting these
interesting.
people, but I was the first time I've ever had that happen. That someone out of their way found a picture that really wasn't supposed to be online, but
Right.
kind of is, and
Right.
posted it to their stuff, but
Yeah.
still tagged me.
That's
I was like,
interesting.
And then we had
Okay.
a friend that was like, oh, you should send him a bill.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
I charge for my
Branding.
Printio.
Let me
Come
say,
on.
I've never found myself on a foot and mouth fetish Instagram,
It was weird.
but I'm just saying.
you want to see it?
I'm just saying, there are pictures of us podcasting on the Villain District podcast, and I'm a little offended. I'm a little
Someone
offended
could really
that's
like
never
that
happened.
shirt, and it could be some
Right.
kind of fetish shirt fetish website.
Right. It's a Rampage shirt. This could be early
Ew.
90s video game fetish.
I mean,
Instagram.
that's the thing about the
Right.
internet. You have to be aware when you post stuff that it's gonna go places,
Sure.
even if you don't know where it's going.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, what's wrong with our mouths, internet?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You don't have a pretty mouth
Right.
like I do,
No.
son.
I guess
I just want
not.
to point out that 3 of us are wearing fandom shirts, and
Yeah.
one of us isn't.
right.
Really? Where are you in your denim?
God.
I have a stain
Go
on
change.
I have a stain on it. I have a
That's-
stain on my shirt.
That's probably some anime
Yeah.
somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Stainy shirt.
Wait. What is your shirt? You had a-
Vala Margulis.
What?
Woman must die.
Oh.
No
right.
one's a Game of Thrones person.
Okay. No, I'm with you.
'Cause come on.
I
I'm with
haven't
you.
seen any of the new seasons.
Yeah. No
so
spoilers. Yeah.
I like to binge. Like I need at
I'm
least
silent.
I need at least 3 or 4 episodes that I can get.
Telling
and-
you,
Right.
Because like
this season has been one of the best.
really.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm
Excited.
hearing is that everybody's safe. Nobody's going to die. Everybody can just relax, and there's no chance that anybody who's important to you could be killed at any second. All right, don't say whatever you're thinking.
My face is quivering right now because I'm like,
I-
he's so.
I don't want to hear anything.
All I'm gonna
anyway.
say is season 3, I believe,
Oh,
That was my
Jeez.
favorite.
It changed. There was the episode,
Yeah.
the wedding episode,
Number 9.
changed
Yeah.
me as a person.
Right.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't seen any of these.
Okay,
I keep
yeah.
her up to
Yeah.
date on Game
No
of Thrones.
spoilers.
Yeah,
There's-
she does.
There's an
Spoiler-free.
episode where something
Are you
happens.
ever going to? Just curious.
Well, yeah, I tried to watch the whole first
Then
season.
hush.
I'm just saying, it's one of those things where, no.
Oh my God! It's happening.
And then hear this. Normally, at the end of an episode, they'll cut to black and give you music. Some sort of song.
Yep.
A lot of times, like
Right.
the time where What's-His-Face got... that was a really odd song to put there, and it made you feel very weird, right?
Right.
I'm so upset by that. Still don't talk.
But anyway,
Whatever.
after that episode,
Yes.
no music at all.
That was one of the best
Silence.
creative choices that
Oh,
production
yeah.
team could have done. I was
Absolutely.
like, beautiful.
I was by myself in my
Besides
room watching
crying.
that at 2 a.m. with no one to
Oof.
share that with.
Yeah.
And then I went to sleep.
Did you went to sleep? Because you know what I had to
God.
do? I had to marathon Family Guy to be able
Right.
to like get that out of my
Right.
brain.
Cleanse
Because it was
it. Yeah.
so intense.
Right.
It's so intense, and I was
Yeah.
clutching my blanket, and I was like, I can't go to bed on this. I
I
gotta
feel
watch
like-
Family Guy.
I
Yeah,
feel like if
something.
I feel like
Something.
you're lucky that you woke up after you went to sleep
Right.
after that. You know what I'm saying? It would have been incredibly appropriate for
What is-
anybody who did that to just not have
just-
woken up.
So it's like,
You know
is
what I mean?
Game
So
of
you
Thrones the
really-
new Ring? Or wait, right? Yeah,
Right,
Ring is
yeah.
the movie you can't watch.
Yeah. Hope somebody's listening to this podcast by themselves in the dark.
We're freaking them out. You will not live after this episode. Sorry.
Yeah. That
if
actually
you-
makes it okay if you say,
Yeah, that's fine.
sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, kids.
Right.
Game of Thrones.
Right. Game of Thrones. Watch it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch more people die. So
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
We're going to see it.
Sounds good.
Good.
be good.
So let me ask
Good.
you all, if you are sharing this information, I don't know how this works. Who can we look forward to seeing at Derby City Comic Con? Because we will be there, and hopefully we can track you guys down.
We
and-
were
and
actually
chat with
just
you.
Yeah, we
talking
were.
about this on
Yeah.
the way over here and at dinner.
What did I decide?
Cammy
Cammy. I'm going to bring
Fett.
Cammy Fett.
Cammy Fett, yeah.
nice.
And then I'm also going to bring Catherine,
Yeah.
which we've already talked about.
Yep.
But that one isn't. It's a 2-day con for us.
Which is
or for
like-
everyone, which is nothing because we're
Nothing.
used to
Oh,
like
yeah,
4-day cons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there isn't a whole bunch of stuff going on at the con at night
Yeah.
because it's not at a hotel.
Right.
So we just bring one costume.
So we'll be out. I know I'll be out. And you'll be with me. We'll be having fun outside the convention after
yeah.
instead of hanging out at a hotel.
Yeah, we'll look
Nice.
like muggles.
Muggles.
though.
Muggle time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Muggles.
So, yeah, that's what we call people who not in costume.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, muggles.
Right.
So what I'm wearing
Yeah.
is Rogue, 90s Rogue. I have to
Awesome.
define Rogue every time I'm like, I'm
Right.
Rogue. They're like, which Rogue?
90s
Yeah.
Rogue. As
90s
in
Rogue.
The jacket and the yellow.
Oh,
and
jacket
Huge
yellow and
hair.
big
The
ass
hair-
hair.
the hair was
big ass
awesome.
Southern tease hair.
The hair was
it's great.
fantastic.
I love it.
the streak and
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
will say when I first saw what's his face's X-Men singer Brian Singer's
Brian.
first X,
Yeah.
I did love it, but when they introduced Rogue, like I
Don't get me on my soapbox. 'Cause I will go off.
because I grew up on that cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone did.
So what-
every time
when
I
I-
hear that theme, I
What's
just like
I was
instantly
gonna
get
say,
cold chills.
Yeah.
Oh, getting cold chills. Oh, feeling good.
That's it.
That was beautiful.
That's it.
Thanks.
Take that on the road, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that.
That's all we do at our shows. If you come see us play a show, that's it. Just
Um,
sing X-Men.
Just sing X-Men.
Yep.
So that was a little disappointing.
Yep.
So you're not doing that one. You're not
No.
you're not going to be
No.
disappointing at Derby
I
City.
will not be disappointing because the boots I have on are not disappointing. They are
Nice.
a weird end of Amazon. I had to find them on. A very dirty end of Amazon.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Cosplayers
deep web
search
Amazon.
really strange sites because some of it's like I've seen cosplayers. I've gone to Cirilla's to buy a corset
Yeah.
just for cosplay, nothing else. I've
you
been
go.
on a random, very dirty end of eBay and Amazon to find big hooker boots.
Nice.
Because you have to be Rogue. She's got thigh highs. Where else are you
Right.
going to find those? Target doesn't carry that.
I mean, if you're looking to fight crime as a
If
mutant,
so, could you
it's just
imagine?
about what will do the job.
Of course,
So, yeah.
yes.
really, these
so
characters-
spiked heel thigh-high
Exactly.
boots.
These characters are
Perfect.
about just function.
I
Yeah.
think we can thank the comic creators of the 90s.
Probably.
Because that's
Sometimes,
where
I
got-
want to thank him, and then sometimes I want to smack him.
Right.
Because I'm
Yeah.
like,
by the end of the day.
by the end of the day,
By the
I'm
end of
in
the day.
pain.
Yeah.
Because now, like, if you follow comics, like, a lot of the female heroes, as of last year or two,
Yeah.
have been going the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
True,
So,
yeah.
So Batgirl actually wears a leather jacket.
Right.
That's
The new, yeah.
that's not
It's all
revealing.
the new 52 stuff.
The
isn't
new
it?
52 stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
I
is
hate
almost
the Raven.
It's almost
I'll
over.
say it.
Yeah?
I love
hate-
the Starfire, though.
Well, that's the only one that they went the other way with.
Yeah, that's true. Because Starfire was wearing just like purple pasties, and that's it.
Right.
And little
true.
strippy bits
And little
that
strippy
connected
bits.
to
Yeah,
pasties.
yeah. You had to cover certain spots, but I was like,
Right.
Starfire is my favorite DC character.
Yeah.
And so I've always wanted to do her, but I just can't physically. I can't.
Right.
I
What
can't.
about
I don't know if I can do
You
that.
can do Teen Titans
Right.
Go.
I don't do
Oh,
the
there you
Go.
go.
I do regular Raven
Love
from
Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans.
Go.
But yeah, we wanted to do like a Raven and Starfire
Yep.
thing.
And I'm like, I gotta. I don't know if
Yeah.
I can do it, Rebecca. She's been trying, and I'm just like, I just don't know.
But she wants
Yeah.
to do like the new version, and
Right.
I hate the new Raven.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so we would be from different.
Yep. And would just
Right.
ruin all the
Worlds
fanboys.
and-
Everybody would
Right.
be upset,
Yeah.
and just the internet would blow up.
Actually,
No, not yet. That's next weekend.
That's
I'm
Joe
ready for
doing an
this.
impression
Yeah,
of
that's-
me responding to that.
That's good. But actually,
That's funny.
Your boobs were not big enough, according to the X-Men comic book Rogue. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well,
your boobs are so big that they're offending me now.
yeah.
Even though they're highly accurate.
And I can't control myself, so please stop. God damn it.
somewhere in the middle.
There's never a
There's-
middle with
there's got
cosplay,
to-
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're in the middle, then you don't get recognized.
That too.
Oh.
That's
That
true.
too.
Oh.
And then,
That's
and
true.
that to me falls with a lot of anime characters that I don't know because they're wearing street clothes and a purple wig, and I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, those are
mine-
hard
I
for
don't
me.
know.
as well.
Misery.
Yeah.
It's like
yes,
my misery gets
Yeah.
so like I don't want to toot my own horn, but
Toot
it's
it, toot it.
very, very accurate, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you look really cute." I'm like, "You've never seen Rosaria Vampire, obviously,
Right.
because I like straight up like the character."
Yeah.
And then whenever you see someone that knows it, they just like bow down at my
Oh,
feet.
right.
Yes. And then you're like,
amazing.
this is why I made this outfit.
Yeah.
Bow down, minion.
This
do
is
it
why
for
we
you.
do this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you how into a character do you guys have to be before you're like, yep, doing that character? Or can you just look at one and be like, oh, just the visuals, I'm doing that character? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go for it.
Okay,
Because mine's kind of different too.
Yeah, we have different opinions on this.
Okay.
But Amanda, I want you to talk about the groups.
We'll decide who's right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
you all
really?
go ahead. We'll judge. We'll judge.
Oh, great.
Okay, so I love doing characters that I have a connection with, but also I like to do ones that I find visually appealing. Do you guys play League of Legends?
No. I know what it is, but
It's,
I have not played it.
I've never played it. All I know is cosplay League of Legends, and
Okay.
it's intense.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's
Like
really intense.
really intense. World of Warcraft, uber fantasy
Yeah.
is how I think of League.
Yeah, and it's just visually very appealing,
so
and my
Right.
computer can't handle
The hotness,
playing
it just
it.
steams.
yeah. And
Her
you know,
computer's on fire because it's just so beautiful.
and lag kills. So it's not very fun to play, so I haven't gotten to play that much, but I love Graves. I love the character Graves.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to gender bend him, and he has the biggest gun you've ever seen.
The
Big
gun is
cigar.
probably the size of Rebecca and I put together if you duct taped us together.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the
'cause it's
size
double
of the
barrel.
gun. It's huge.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I haven't spent a lot of time with him as a character, but I love him visually. So I'm going to change that. But there are some things that, I really connect with the character. But like Cammy Fett,
Right.
I've watched Star Wars. I've played Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I have no connection to either of the characters. But I put them together because I like them visually.
Okay.
So I'm like middle of the
Middle of the
road. I
road.
do a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do anybody who you have no idea who they are and you just saw them. You would become familiar with them before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
doing it,
questions.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
when people are like,
Sure.
"Oh, hey,"
Right.
well, I better know my name and what
Right,
anime I'm
right.
from.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
then it ends badly.
Yeah.
It'll end badly. But yeah,
People take it personally if you're
Yeah.
like, I have no idea what I am.
People do take things personally.
Yeah.
If that's their favorite character and
Right.
you are cosplaying their favorite character, and if you do not answer a question or something, like
You're
I
not
don't know
worth
everything
it.
about
Right.
Rogue. I really don't.
Yeah.
But I love Rogue's character, and I've never read all of her books.
Sure.
I hated her in the movies, so that gives me some geek cred.
There you go.
And I did Rogue because I
Yeah.
loved X-Men, the TV show.
Right.
Right.
And I honestly, X-Men was my favorite comic book growing up, but I was never a huge Rogue fan in the X-Men. I was a Mystique fan and Storm. But I ain't gonna do one of those because there's reasons. But like, I wanted to do Rogue honestly because I liked her hair. And
Nice.
because I wanted to jack my hair up extremely high, and
Yeah.
But you got a commission.
and I did. Yeah, I actually work with a very local wig company
Oh,
called
cool.
plug. Here we go.
There we go.
Custom wig company, and they're out of Louisville, and they make a
Nice.
lot of theater and historical based wigs. So
Cool.
they contacted me earlier this year because they want to dip into the cosplay market. So I was like, oh, of course, I'll work with you guys. Wigs.
Yeah.
I love wigs. And so one of the first things that they made for me was my Rogue wig. And so
And
it's just
high quality and out of
it's human
real
hair.
human hair.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and it's
nice.
high quality, so
Cool.
I can literally just put my fingers in it and just rough it up, and it's just boom. It's Rogue. It's
Nice.
perfect. So, and then so I'm like trading off. I'm doing stuff for them. They're doing stuff for me.
Right.
It's a great business relationship we have. But like that's one of the reasons I did Rogue was because I really liked her hair, and I
Right.
loved her in the X-Men TV series. But if you ask me a question, what town is Rogue from?
Right.
I'm gonna be like, Louisiana.
She sounds. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Georgia.
She's from New York.
That'd be better.
New York City.
I'd be like,
that's false.
X-Men town.
Right.
They'd,
So,
they'd
like,
throw me out
X-Men
forcefully.
town. Xavier, is that
Yeah.
in what, Cincinnati? Xavier
Yeah.
University?
Yeah, right. That's where that is,
that's
yeah.
right. And then geeks walk the other way.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's Rebecca's way of how she does her cosplays.
Mm-hmm.
But like I do have a lot of connection with my cosplays, I will say. But I do have instances where I want to do for something for one reason, and it could be hair,
Right.
It could be color,
Right.
It could be a prop, and that's just how I look at it. And of course, before I go out onto the floor,
Yeah.
convention floor, I will research the character a little bit more. I'll read about him and try to. And if someone asks me, "Can you do the Southern Belle type of rogue accent?" I can only have it for a little bit, and I'm like, nope,
Nope.
nope. But
Just
yeah.
tell them if they don't leave you alone, you'll take your glove off.
Yeah, and usually at conventions I rock
Right.
one glove because
Oh, that's dangerous.
because I'm
That
cool.
is-
Also because one of the gloves is really poorly made, and it doesn't fit on my hand,
Nice.
so I don't even put it on.
Nice.
So I just stick it in
And
the belt.
photo ops.
And photo ops. I'm like,
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, fear me.
That could be like a nerd cred way of saying get away from me. Like,
Oh, honey,
you know what I mean? Just-
there are so many ways I can say step away,
Right.
and you will understand.
maybe you
it.
don't have to reference the content to say that. You
Oh,
could
she
just say
doesn't.
that.
She just
yeah.
gives you a
Yeah,
look.
exactly.
Just give you
Just-
a look.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So if you see that look,
If you see this,
you're at a
no
con-
one can see this look, and I shot it to a person this weekend.
oh, you'll know it. I imagine.
Oh, and he stepped away quickly. And I was
Yeah.
like, son, it will be bad. Do not
Right.
get
But
near
yeah,
me.
but talk about groups.
Okay, yeah, group cosplays.
Yeah.
Group cosplays are awesome. They take a lot of time, and because group cosplays, especially with bigger conventions, you get a lot of cosplayers from everywhere. And I love meeting people. I love meeting cosplayers. That's one of the reasons I do this, and I like to do group cosplays. But sometimes they take a lot of time, and it's also group cosplays are great exposure if you're looking for that in your cosplay. And I personally am. Rebecca is. A lot of us that do group cosplays are looking for exposure, and all of us have different fan bases. All of us have a different number of fans, whatever social media. So, like for this weekend, for example, the X-Men group and the Disney group and my Nintendo group that I did, all of us, the people that I was with, we all have a bunch of followers. So I got a huge social media following this weekend just from people sharing the picture.
Right.
And so
That's cool.
And that's a huge thing with cosplayers. And it's also kind of a big honor if you're asked to be in a group with a big amount of cosplayers that are,
And
been in the game
well-known,
for a
yeah.
while and well known.
Yeah.
And that's how I got excited, and that's how I met a bunch of my friends. It was just they asked me, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, sure."
Yeah.
So, and that's a really cool thing. But groups do take time, and sometimes it takes time out of your own personal cosplay goals.
Oh, right.
So you have to kind of balance it around that too.
Right.
And sometimes it's not someone that you're really over the top over.
That is
Right.
very
Blink.
true.
Like, I love X-Men, but of
Yeah.
course, like, all the characters that I wanted to do were already taken.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I had to go way back and dig. I did the old Blink, not the new one.
Right.
Yeah, when she said
The
Blink, I
old
was like,
one.
Blink from the new X-Men. She's Asian.
Black hair.
Black hair, and you're like, all you had is lime green spandex, and I was like, how are you going to do this, Rebecca?
No, vintage.
But no, I looked
it
up and I was like,
throwback.
oh, she did it. She did
Yeah.
it well. Good job. Clap,
Nice.
clap. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
how groups are, in my opinion. And I mean, I haven't really done a group that I. No. Okay. Yes. Now I'm thinking about it. I did DC Gotham Sirens. So
I saw.
Yeah,
I saw one of
I was bunny version.
Okay.
So I did the Playboy bunny
Oh,
version,
okay.
DC Gotham Sirens.
Right.
Yeah, try putting that in a hashtag.
Right.
It's tough. They were
Right.
long. I was like, Poison Ivy, Playboy bunny, vintage style Gotham Siren. I'm like,
Nice.
Hashtag
Hashtag-
dead butt, though.
hashtag that butt though. Yeah. But I am not a Poison Ivy fan at all.
Okay.
Like at all. I
Yeah.
think she's annoying.
She's
sorry.
so rude.
She's
And yeah,
itchy and yeah.
And like the
bad.
other two girls that were in the group with me, we had a Joker who was Hugh Hefner, and he looked great. His name's Ty.
Right.
And then we had a Harley, her name was Ashley, and then had a Catwoman, a Julie
Yeah.
Newmar Catwoman.
Yeah,
so it
that
was
was-
super
yeah.
60s themed, and I was like, great. What can I do? And they're like,
Right.
Poison Ivy, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'll make her look awesome.
Well, I mean, the Harley couldn't have been very 60s either. I mean, or it could have been a 60s version of Harley.
Yeah.
I saw it, but like Harley's newer. You know what I'm
Harley's
saying?
newer, yeah.
Um,
And Catwoman, luckily, we could link it back to Julie Newmar, and,
Right,
and our
right.
Joker Hugh was just great. He had Batman slippers.
oh, awesome.
It was
I hope
just-
he had a little mustache
He did
under his
he
makeup.
Did. His
Oh,
name
nice.
is Ty, and he's one of the best male cosplayers
Yeah.
that I know. He'll do anything and do it perfect. He was our Kuzco in our Disney.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, so...
yes. Here's Rebecca's like, click, click, click. Oh my God, yeah.
All right, I just want to talk about our Disney group for a little
This
bit.
was
Yeah.
so good.
It was phenomenal. I don't know how many people. It was like 15, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had like,
Originally, it was like 30, but half people dropped out and people didn't make it.
yeah,
got
people
sick,
didn't even
just
come
whatever.
to the con.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had like 15 people. It was great. We all did like bikini versions, and then we had a Cusco, and that was sort of like.
Cusco from Emperor's New Groove, if you guys are not
Nice.
familiar with.
So it was kind of like a reveal because it was all women, and then this guy walks up. And
Nice.
so we're like, oh, great, that's awesome, get in the middle. And then we had someone come up wanting to do a video with all of us, and they wanted to have a dance-off. And then we're like, all right, well, we'll egg on Cusco.
Yeah.
And it was Star-Lord that wanted to do the dance-off.
Yeah.
So it
yeah.
was Star-Lord and Cusco. Put that
Nice.
in your brains.
Nice.
Yeah, and they
Lock it
just
in.
started going at it for a little while, like dancing back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Cusco takes off his robe.
Like slowly to where all of us are like, oh my God, Ty,
Yeah.
please,
None of
please
us
have
know what's
something under
going
there.
on.
Please
And
have
then
something
he
under
rips
there.
off his pants, which is like a little skirt thing.
Yeah.
And he has on this tiny gold Speedo.
Gold Speedo. And I was like, that's not perfect. So all of us lose our minds.
Yeah.
And the internet blows up, and he's just like, just going at it, dancing style. And that Star-Lord, I know, under that mask was like, damn it.
Sorry,
I
Star-Lord.
can't
Yeah.
beat that.
It
But
was phenomenal.
It was fun.
That's amazing.
That video is going to be up somewhere
You'll
somehow.
see it on the
It'll be
internet.
great.
When did that happen? When was that?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh, very
Saturday
okay.
morning.
Con, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have to throw a link on that if I can find
Yeah.
it on there or something. That's-
Ty's
yeah.
a great guy. He's our go-to male
Yeah.
cosplayer.
And actually, Amanda, I was talking to one of my other friends that's an
Really?
Indianapolis
Ooh.
cosplayer.
Oh, yeah?
And she was just telling me a story about how there's this big Disney group
What?
with one of her friends
What?
that was dressed as Star-Lord, and he had a dance-off in front of them. And I was like, oh, I was that
Son
many.
of a monkey, that was him.
Yeah.
Holy hell. Oh, it's a small world, especially in the
it is.
Midwest.
Yeah,
Everybody knows each
Are
other.
there a lot of male cosplayers? Is that a rare thing?
It is rare.
Is it?
Well,
Okay. You guys have different
I-
opinions on
I
this.
see.
No.
Well, the thing is
Go.
that there's a lot of male anime cosplayers. I don't see a
okay.
lot of them because I don't
Sure.
go to those conventions.
Right.
I see I have good friends that are male cosplayers, but to be honest, if I had to count all of my friends that I know who cosplay on my hands, I'd have a lot of hands, but I would not have that many male cosplayers. And that's not because I don't see them, it's because I don't know them.
Oh, okay.
So there are a lot of male cosplayers. But if you put up cos famous numbers of male to female, the male ratio is going to be lower.
Gotcha. Yeah.
To my opinion.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. If you're going to go by like quote unquote cos famous
and followers and social media stuff.
But
Right.
To that point, like there are a whole bunch of guys that cosplay, but guys are a lot more connected with their character and they're more connected with performing than doing it for the aesthetics.
Huh.
Sure.
So you don't get a whole bunch of male cosplayers that make their own costumes, that's put all this time into it, because what they want to do is get on the floor and act.
Oh, interesting.
So you don't see their pages reaching the same numbers as seamstresses that make their own, or people with giant tatas. It's really hard for men to make any kind of indent in the cosplay community.
Yeah.
And we're trying to change it. Like I have a lot of male cosplay friends that are really trying to change it. And it's tough. It's tough because, to be honest, the followings of cosplayers are males and they follow women. And not many males follow males, Well, that's just how it is.
There's the one male cosplayer, I don't know the guy's name, but there's a guy that does the Joker. And every con...
Harley's Joker?
Probably.
Are you talking about local?
No.
Yeah,
he shows up on the Batman subreddit every big con.
It's probably Harley's Joker. He
And
looks like dead up like him.
Is that the one
Fantastic.
that did the photos that are like...
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one he's figured out of California.
Amanda knows.
All he has is Joker, and it's
Is that
just...
did he do the Killing Joke photos?
He did a camera like Killing Joke thing.
I
he did a
think
couple
so.
of the covers.
I
Like
think
his
so.
face is just made.
His face is made for
he's got a-
Joker.
yeah,
And if
Joker
you've ever
face.
actually, I've never talked to him, but I have friends that know him, and that is all he does. He will never say he's a cosplayer.
Oh, interesting.
He is 100% actor.
He's
Only
he's
actor.
the Joker.
He is the Joker, and
Yeah.
that is all he does and ever will do.
Huh.
So I guess that's the difference there.
So and there's
Right.
a lot of people that I know that do like Superman. That's all they do. That's
Yeah.
all they do is Superman, and that's all they ever want to do.
That's
Superman.
interesting.
I don't know if it's a male thing, and if they just don't like social media or internet presence.
Yeah.
It could be also another thing.
I don't know. I think with men, it's like you grow up and you're like, as a kid, like I could probably name like 2 or 3 superheroes that I've just wanted to be so badly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And with this rise of cosplay, it's
Arrow.
like exactly.
Yeah.
And
You
like
want to be Arrow?
Yeah, she knows.
He already,
like I
he already
can
was.
I can be him now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can just be
Right.
him.
You can be him.
I am him.
Do it.
Right.
Do it.
I am Oliver Queen.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah. You've
You have failed this city.
Yeah. I was gonna say you have
failed
failed this city, but you can say you've failed. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Will,
interesting.
Will and I have talked about Derby City doing like a really simple like Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson.
Yeah. Part my hair in the middle would be great.
Yeah, but that's just a couple lawyers, and I'll probably have like bruises,
Right.
and I'll be blind.
Right.
But
and I'll just be walking behind you like shrugging, like, "Come on, Matt.
yeah,
What are you doing to me?"
and I'll have like ladies walking me around because I'm blind. And,
Yeah, exactly.
That would be perfect.
That
Yeah.
would just slip flap that. Be
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think it's thinking with guys too, but also women, girls. I mean, me. If I'm going to connect it to my cosplays, I grew up wanting to be Ariel from The Little
okay.
Mermaid,
Sure.
and that's why my hair is red.
Right.
100%. I love Ariel. So
Yeah.
And you make such a good one anyway. She does Ariel at
you.
I was gonna
the
say, I feel
zoo.
like I saw
do.
a picture of you.
I do.
no, I saw. Yeah,
I actually
you
get
not
paid to be Ariel.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Where is that?
I was.
I did
Sorry.
the Louisville Halloween, the world's largest Halloween party at the Louisville Zoo that happens every year.
Oh, cool.
I did Ariel last year, and I did Merida the year before.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
Ariel is definitely my jam. Right here, she's my girl.
I've never heard of the Halloween
Really?
zoo thing.
How long have you lived in Louisville?
Only 3 years,
Okay,
but I love
it's a
Halloween.
big
Yeah.
kid event.
Let's go.
You
I'm
should go.
down.
Let's
You
go.
should
I'm down.
Come see me.
That sounds great.
We'll see you there.
So speaking of Ariel, this is
Yeah.
a little digression, but that's okay. It's a podcast. So I saw this thing today on a science blog, where some artist. Did
Someone
you see
shared
this?
it. Yeah, because I've had a couple people share it to my profile.
Yeah, there was some artist who had shared what Ariel would look like if she had evolved in these different parts of the ocean.
It was so creepy.
It was awful, and like it was the deep sea Ariel that was bad. There were several of them, but the deep sea Ariel was awful. It was
she
like
was creepy.
Ugh, it
I'll
was
have
like
to look at your page.
It's my page.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see it.
I'm going now.
Okay.
Yeah, go look at
It's
it.
creepy. I love it.
Oh, it's just the worst. It was like she would be the stuff of nightmares
She
if
would
she
be.
was.
And I
if she
kind of want to
evolved.
cosplay her now.
Right? Yeah. Deep
Yeah,
sea
see, like
evolved
deep sea
Ariel.
That's the kind of mermaid that I would be.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's like that kind of
like siren.
That's
I
like-
would be a siren.
I was gonna say that's
awesome
kind of like that, Neverland mermaid. You know, where they're
Yeah.
dangerous and you don't want anything to do
Or
with them.
the new
like,
Pirates of the
they'll
Caribbean
drag you
mermaids?
under.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably.
Okay. They are sirens.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
And they
gotcha.
will drag you under and kill you.
Yes.
But yeah, I
you will
feel like
drown.
we
Dude,
like
Peter
just,
Pan, man.
That's what I said. Neverland.
Yeah, where
They're
they're
bitches.
Yeah, they're like. "Rah." Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awful.
But like between us, we have kind of a disparity between the types of characters that we like to cosplay.
Right. Yeah, I kind of
like-
noticed that actually. Yeah.
I kind of
You can
like
tell by our t-shirts right now, actually.
yeah,
Look at that. Pokemon
I'm
wearing
are wearing
Pokemon.
Game of Thrones.
There you go.
which is funny because you like a lot of light-hearted,
I do.
sassy people,
I love the sassy.
and I like all the brooding, deep internal issues.
Oh wow! So that's
people.
kind of
So
like the
our-
opposite of what you would
Here
expect.
we go.
Yeah.
Plug time. Our Princess Bubblegum and Marceline shoot that we did
Yeah.
was actually totally on point.
It was.
'Cause I love PB, and she is so much a Marceline. But it's a good way. It was fun. But yeah, we are.
There you go.
It's creepy.
Since you're out of the loop as well.
Oh yeah. So
So when you want to borrow my tail to do that
listenership,
cosplay shoot, let me know.
look up your
Yeah, I
deep
will.
sea Ariel.
Deep sea
follow,
Ariel.
Follow along
It'll be
at
fun.
home. Yeah.
It's awful.
Interactive podcast. It is awful.
It's
right?
awful.
Yeah. Deep sea Ariel. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
But I could imagine it would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The teeth
You
and
would-
the thing hanging off
Oh,
the
yeah.
forehead.
You
Oh,
could
yeah.
probably do an entire season and run into like 5 people who knew what it was, but still, it would be awesome because they
actually
saw
kind of-
one blog.
It reminds me of Marceline.
Yeah.
Could be like,
See? And now
ugh.
Rebecca's like, wheels are
Those
turning. Because I
white-
actually have a mermaid tail.
Okay.
Like an actual
A
legit
tail.
tail.
Nice.
I cannot walk in it. It is an
Can you
awesome
swim in it?
tail.
Oh.
I can swim in it.
Fantastic.
It is made out of silicone and neoprene, and it's beautiful.
That's awesome.
And so I'm like, hey, Rebecca, if you want to borrow it, it's
I
all
will.
yours.
You ever like just crawl the floor?
You
Just
know, I
like-
can't tell you how many times I've been stressed out, and I just go upstairs and put on the tail and lay on the floor.
Could you get a? You could get a.
It's because I'm as what my wonderful, I don't know how much we can cuss on this thing.
You're free.
whatever.
Oh, okay. I have a koozie right now that says motherfucking mermaid that my BFF Rebecca gave
Right.
to me because
Yeah.
that's how I am.
And I got
That's
it
how
commissioned by a local artist.
Yeah.
Awesome by Jenna.
Nice.
Plug.
Nice.
Plug her.
But yeah.
What's
and I am
the,
sitting drinking out of it right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I like that you brought your own koozies. That's always a good sign. That's
I think it's also a Louisville thing.
sign of a good
Anywhere I
podcast.
go, everyone just pulls out koozies out of the purse.
Oh, interesting.
It's true.
Done.
I have mine, but it's somewhere in
She's
my
over there
luggage.
shaking, like,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah, I do.
She's like,
I have 4.
Yeah, exactly.
I have 4 right now.
I was gonna say you could get what's the guy's name? The Ariel's guy friend.
Prince Eric?
There you go, Eric. I don't know. I saw that movie
My
a long
Prince
time
Eric?
ago.
Motherfucking Prince.
You can, yeah, exactly.
Eric.
I think that was his name. That was one
Love
of those
it.
Disney Easter
He's
eggs.
also the best prince
Oh,
to
yeah?
ever cross the Disney paths.
Why do you think that would be?
Because
Well
he
endowed.
saved me. He's beautiful and
Right.
killed Ursula.
I like that you said he saved me.
Yes.
Saved me. Oh no, this is bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm an Aladdin guy. So.
Right. Yeah, I got to go with Aladdin.
Most guys are.
Yeah.
If you ask any guy,
like
their
Aladdin. You know
favorite
why?
90s Renaissance, it's
Yeah.
always either Lion King or Aladdin.
Right.
I was gonna say
Those
Lion
are the
King.
two.
Yeah,
I was
those are
gonna
the
say,
two.
but I went with Aladdin.
I know. Disney's right here, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I
It's
know
Like,
things.
Simba's doesn't
I look, I
count
know.
as like a prince.
Nah.
He does, but he
He's
doesn't.
a prince.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
he
a
counts.
prince,
He
but like,
counts 100%.
He's
Just
an-
because he doesn't walk on 2 legs.
He's an
Right.
animal.
right?
He's a
comes
monster.
back.
a monster.
He has a very hard puberty
Yeah.
session. Has to go off into the woods
Right.
and become himself, and
And
then come back.
be
Can I
raised
say though,
eating
when
bugs.
I was a kid watching that movie, when he first comes back and his voice is deep it made me feel weird to watch
You went
that
from Jonathan
as a
Taylor
child.
Thomas to Matthew
I
Broderick,
was
and
gonna
you're
say-
like, what happened?
I was going to say, the reason
I was
that-
like, I don't connect with you anymore. I
the
don't know who
reason
you
that
are.
made me feel weird is because I only heard Ferris Bueller, because I love Ferris Bueller, and so I was like,
Yes.
ugh, like that just. Ugh.
That is extremely true.
I feel like Ben Stein should just be like Simba,
Fry.
Simba,
Dude,
Simba.
JTT
Simba.
though.
JTT, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what about him?
Did you guys see the?
No, I know it was him. I know.
How much are you guys on Twitter? Because I saw something on Twitter this morning that was actually really relevant to the conversation. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Go
am,
for
but
it.
not
CNN
often.
actually posted a GIF of Mufasa dead,
Whoa.
and Simba's like next to him. You know that scene where he's like, "Daddy,
Yeah.
get up,"
Aw.
and it just says,
It's
"What if your Mondays were like this?"
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Okay.
And it was a
some
total,
people's Mondays are like
a
that.
total drop the ball
God.
moment for CNN, but everybody, of course, grabbed it and went crazy. But I was like, "That's the Lion King. That's
Like-
okay if it's like some random movie that no
Too
one
real.
knows.
Too real. Let's
Seriously.
back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
What if your Mondays were like this?"
Oh my gosh.
man.
That's like.
That's such an emotional time for me. I remember like
Yeah.
watching that movie on repeat
Yeah.
in my parents' bedroom
Right.
and crying
Oh.
every time.
Yeah.
Every
emotional.
time.
Every time. It's
That's
awful.
emotional.
And I mean, the thing is, like,
Disney movies get you right there.
they do.
Out there.
Why
know-
would
they know how to get
CNN?
you.
What are you thinking,
I
CNN?
know. Go
We're
look it
calling
up.
You out, CNN.
It's really kind of funny, but also like really who
I feel like,
who
yeah.
was the person that did that?
Exactly.
Who-
Some, I
how do
feel
you
like
not know this?
some intern was like, "Oh, dude, gotta retweet this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Retweet this
Oh,
from the CNN page."
Oh shit! I'm still on CNN's Twitter. Damn it!
Oh no!
It's like,
Oops!
hey,
forgot
hey,
to change accounts.
Mondays, am I right?
Mondays, right? Yeah.
Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
Too real.
Goodness.
Too much.
Too
Too
real.
far.
Oh my goodness.
But on BuzzFeed, they had like, what was it? Like the top 15 hottest Disney male characters. And
Is that the one where they were painted kind of naked?
No, I
Wait,
don't
what?
know. I don't think so.
Oh,
but
'cause
Simba
there's
was
a
on it.
DeviantArt series that of
Which made
all
me
of
feel
the
weird.
all of the Disney men. That's just like waist up, and I'm like,
Right.
ooh. They're animated, Amanda. They are not real. Calm
That's really
down.
funny.
No,
But-
but I mean, if BuzzFeed says that, Simba can be hot, then
Right.
And Simba's
I guess
gonna
so.
be
Then
freaking
you
Simba's
can't-
a prince.
you
And I
can't
have
fight it.
seen people cosplay Simba or
interesting.
Nala.
Whoa,
and
really?
it's awesome. Yes,
Huh.
shameless plug, Galacticat. Her name is Meg.
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
I know
her
Galacticat.
Simba is legit. And I was like, pfft, ball drop. I can't do that now. And I do
Nice.
feel like that with some cosplays. And I see it just amazing. And I can't beat it. I'm
That's
like, well, I'm
off
just
limits now.
off limits. I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way,
Oh,
Rebecca? Yeah.
Do you know Nikita cosplay?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, anything she
Yep.
does, I'm just like, God damn
Rokeo
it.
Demon from Russia. She
Cinder-
did a 90s rogue that I just drew on
Oh,
her.
I didn't see that. I know she cosplayed
She was the
from
one.
Harlock.
She
and
was the one that I showed
you.
you, the Harley, the wig, the
Oh,
Harley
yeah.
wig.
That
one.
was Nikita?
that. No, that was Rokeo Demon.
Oh, okay.
These are European cosplayers, by the way,
Okay, yeah,
and they
right.
know how to do everything just 15 times better than Americans.
So they're not derby horses.
It's not derby.
They're
I was-
like universal stallions that'll run over anyone.
See, yeah, nice. I was gonna say
French and Russian cosplayers are just awesome. I follow a lot of them.
I follow a lot of male
Who's-
Australian cosplayers.
I know there's
I need to
a
follow more of those.
there's like a maybe Swedish cosplayer, and she does like Supergirl, and she does a couple others, and she pops up all over.
I think she's
Reddit.
from Argentina.
Oh,
Is that Lemon? Something Lemon? Yeah, I think it is.
We're plugging so many cosplayers right,
Right.
now. I
Yeah.
kind of like looking forward to connecting everybody to this. Like, hey,
Cosplay
I mentioned you. Hey, I mentioned
yeah,
you.
for sure.
Hey, I mentioned you.
Yeah,
Share.
just a
Share all
list
the
of
things.
tags. Just
And I will do it after 9
20.
a.m.
after that, good.
I will do it
Yes.
at optimum Facebook profile
Yes.
time.
but
Congratulations.
you realize there's going to be that one cosplayer
Right.
that's like, why am I not?
Why not
Which they
here?
didn't speak about.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be Duct Tape Captain America.
It's
Duh.
gonna-
That's what it's gonna
no, he's
Wasn't
getting
good.
tagged.
No,
That
he's
dude-
awesome.
Cameo and
be.
everything.
He's gonna
Oh
be
my
on this
God.
podcast.
I hope he
at some
shows up
point.
to our cosplay panels next weekend.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure
so
he will.
you are
I'm gonna
doing
point him out.
panels.
Oh, right.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Come
Whoops,
on,
here we
guys.
go. Sorry,
Come on,
plug.
all right. Let's talk about this. Let's
Okay.
talk about what you guys got coming
All
up,
right,
because
all right.
that's important.
Sure. Go
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
more important than BuzzFeed.
We
so.
are doing with Malicious Cosplay, aka Kim, our Cosplay 101 and Advanced Cosplay panels
Nice.
on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's at 11,
11.
Sundays at 12.
cool.
Boom.
And that's at Derby City Comic Con.
Derby City Comic Con.
Nice.
And I'm also speaking on another panel
Cool.
on 2 o'clock on Sunday. It's a comic book to film transition panel.
Ooh.
With a bunch of dudes that are
I'm gonna
hilarious.
sit in and
Nice.
laugh
And
at you for
Rebecca's
not
going to
knowing
sit
everything.
in. I know. That's what's
And
terrifying.
I'm just going to be like the kid in the back of the class, like, pick me, pick me, pick me.
And I'll be like, Rebecca, please answer this for me now.
Well, actually, what you'll be saying is they butchered Rogue.
Yeah.
Comic book to
Right,
film.
right.
Oh, I'm already on my soapbox about Rogue. And I told them these are my points that I like to talk about. And no, I am not up to date on all of the new. I used to be.
Yeah.
If you talk to Amanda in 2008,
Right.
I knew all of the comic book to films because that was like 4. Now it's
Right.
like Netflix, Hulu,
Right.
movies. And I'm like, I can't keep up with all of it. So no,
Right.
I have not watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. No, I have not watched Daredevil, but I have seen
You have to
Age
see
of Ultron.
Daredevil.
I
You
know.
have to see
You
Daredevil.
have to see it.
You all.
Here's
I know
the
this.
All right, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can get you through this panel really easily.
Okay, please sit in, and you and Rebecca just sit in front
No,
of me.
no. I can do it right now.
Just give me like cue
I can
cards.
do it right now. If you can memorize one phrase,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Okay, what is it?
Schumacher did it better.
Schumacher
If you
did
just
it better.
learn that phrase.
He is sabotaging
if you
you
just-
so
I
hard right
don't
just
know
now.
learn
what that
that phrase.
means. Is he setting you up for fail, Rebecca?
Schumacher did it better, guys. That's all you got to say.
So let's just say 1995 and
Schumacher.
1997.
You're talking about the director.
Schumacher ruined
Right.
Batman for, I don't know,
Okay.
like
Oh,
almost
that's all
10
you had
years.
to say.
Yeah.
And now I know. Yes, George
Right.
Clooney is the worst Batman.
Right.
Yes, I don't want nipple Clooney anymore. And
Hey,
no.
I will say, though, that recently Clooney at a
Right.
Tomorrowland press junket apologized to everyone for Batman.
yeah, he
that's
did.
bad when actors have to do that.
But
Right.
still,
But
like
it was
him,
big of him.
saying
That
that,
is
I'm
nice.
like, maybe it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, right.
I will say,
Right.
I'm not
I
gonna
will
watch
say,
it again,
guilty pleasure. I'm sorry. I really liked Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
I
really
can see
cool.
that guilty pleasure.
Have you seen
Um,
Mr. Freeze's "Let It Go" song on the?
Oh,
Please
Let
don't
it
start.
go.
They're starting on Elsa already.
I know.
I don't want to.
It's okay.
no, Elsa.
No Elsa.
No, Elsa.
No.
I haven't seen
I've
that.
had to be Elsa for way too many things.
I
just
haven't
can't
even
take
seen
it
that.
anymore.
So there you go.
It's good.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Elsa,
okay.
you haven't seen it? It's a great.
Frozen
I've
is
seen it.
actually
Great
not
film.
bad. It's
Okay.
not the best.
Right.
Get ready for a lot of singing. Get
Best
ready.
is, the best is Little Mermaid.
I will say
This is
that
a-
I,
okay.
wa-
Always
I
a
watched
Will
it. I've seen it one time, and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Okay.
I liked the short better. Frozen Fever.
Didn't see that one.
That was better.
Frozen Fever. It's kind of like it's a play
Let's just
because
get off
fever
Frozen.
is
Let's
Right.
just get on Frozen.
You
hot
can't.
and
You
Frozen
can't.
is cold.
Yeah.
So
It's like icy hot.
It's like you're hot.
It's like
then
icy
cold.
hot.
Is that a
You're
thing?
yes, then
It's like
you're
Shaquille
no.
It's like for
O'Neal,
your-
Icy
it's like
Hot.
for your-
Is
yeah.
he the spokesperson for Icy Hot?
When you've been b-balling all day
This is
long
where my brain goes.
and your feet are hurting. Frozen
Right.
Fever.
Elsa
When
pack.
You're on
Right.
the court.
You're on the court.
You're ready for tip off.
You're giving 110%. You're going for the goal line.
Mike Jordan.
I don't know what's going on here. We're talking
90%
about Elsa, now we're talking about like Michael Jordan.
90% of the game's half mental. That's all I got to
Your
say.
Nike is swooshed.
You just did it.
Your Nike is
All right.
Your Nike has been swooshed.
Back to Derby
Oh,
City.
Back
man.
to Derby City Comic Con.
Right.
We
Yes.
will have a booth.
We will have a booth.
Awesome.
We will be selling things,
Yes, we will be.
Cool.
not ourselves.
Nope.
Right.
Sorry. Ahead of time.
No touches.
No touches. No touches. If you do, I will give you the look.
Yeah.
Plenty of pictures.
Plenty
Of pictures.
Good.
And we'll have prints and we can sign them. And yay.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
great.
Nice. I almost thought you said we'll have Prince, like Prince will be singing at your. We'll have
Or-
We
Prince.
will actually have
Whoa.
Prince the musician
Prince
at
will
our
be there.
booth only. No one else's. Sorry,
if you were
guys.
talking
Get
about-
ready to party like it's 1999.
Right.
Nice.
Right.
Nice reference.
You're welcome.
Right.
I
I
have
was
a
gonna-
large Jeopardy brain, guys. I'm telling
Good.
you. Just doesn't. I don't know anything about anime or video games. That's where Rebecca helps me.
What was it that you that walked by and I was just ashamed?
Oh, what was that?
It was something that you really should have
and
known.
I should have known.
Oh god.
Oh.
There was just a cosplay. Well, she asked me all weekend. It's like, oh, they're cute. What are they?
I
And it's
asked
like,
if some girl was Thumbelina, which is a 90s reference.
Nice.
Nice.
And I
Yeah.
loved that movie, and she looked like me. I had eyeballs, coming out
Right.
of my ears, and I was like, "What year were you born?" Clearly after 1994. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't know. That.
I know Thumbelina, but I was just like, no.
Nope. She had blue and orange hair and wings, so I instantly
So
thought Thumbelina.
Tinkerbell? That's the only other wings.
Tinkerbell has
That's all I got.
blonde hair.
Right.
Get it
but
right. Okay.
I got to narrow it down. I go wings, Tinkerbell. If it's not
Wait.
Tinkerbell, I'm lost.
Tinkerbell
Right.
in Hook had Julia Roberts.
Julia
Yeah,
Roberts.
Julia Roberts face. Yeah.
Good
No
job.
one's gonna cosplay that one. If so, although a lot of people do cosplay Rufio.
Really? That makes sense.
That's
That
a
makes sense.
huge.
He's-
I
yeah,
saw
that's
someone
a
say
good look.
Rufio at this weekend.
That's
Oh, really?
iconic.
Yeah, I was like Rufio.
Nice.
And I'm sure
Bravo.
he get the chant
Yeah.
constantly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
You'd have to be ready for that.
Yeah.
Play.
If you did it. Play. You're doing it, Peter. Anyway. So, you guys have panels. You're going to have a booth.
Yep. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
You guys are going to be there the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Start
Fantastic.
to finish.
And we
My
don't
feet
know-
will hurt at one point.
We
so I
don't know
was
what
like,
characters we're seeing yet.
Yeah, we just told you, dude.
Yep. It
Wait.
happened.
Where were you?
What?
Cammy,
Yeah.
Fett, and
Yeah.
Catherine.
Yes.
And I'm doing
Ryan's
Rogue.
Rogue.
And I'm
Yeah.
doing Sailor Mars.
I don't know that we got to say
we didn't get to
Mars.
Sailor
We
Mars.
didn't.
I was
We
gonna
didn't.
say.
We went off on tangent.
And
Yeah.
I
I
already
remember Cammy
harassed
Fett.
her about being
yeah,
Sailor Mars.
Sailor
But I mean, I'm
Mars.
going to be a video
Uh.
character anyway.
I didn't have
Oh, no, I'm
anything
not.
else.
I lied. I'm going to do Sucker Punch. I'm not going to do
You're
Catherine.
doing, you're doing Sucker Punch.
Nice. Nice.
I don't have any other. And this convention is more of a family-friendly con, I
Sure.
will say. So
Yeah.
sometimes I adhere my costumes to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do more scandalicious costumes
Sure.
for Dragon Con and save my covered-up ones for, guestings and Derby City. So
Right.
So
Yeah.
when's Princess Leia coming out?
Princess Leia will go to D23, which is the Disney convention
Cool.
in Anaheim, California.
That's fantastic, though. That it's
Nice.
like Star Wars is Disney now.
All right.
That's
was-
why I'm wearing it.
I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but like
Yeah.
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
I
is
love
like
it.
Disney's
they're like
everybody now.
Yeah.
If you're
Disney's
ready for a
Marvel.
They're
soapbox
sinking
talk, I
threes.
can talk all day.
Yeah.
Just
They're
go.
just-
Just go
It
now.
was really awkward whenever I was Cammy Fett and I went to a Marvel meetup.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
People were just
Yeah, they're
like,
like, what the fuck
looking at me like,
What?
I'll accept it, but I'm not happy.
Not happy. She looks really good, but
We're not mad.
Sure.
We're just
We're
disappointed.
just disappointed. Yeah. Well, we should definitely get. We need to get you guys. We need to chat with you guys at the con if you're doing that.
Yeah,
doing
we're
like a
gonna
live
walk
Oh, yeah.
around and doing some.
So if you guys are around,
We will be there,
Mobile.
and if we're doing something,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Hey," and I'd be like,
we'll be like,
Hey.
We'll be like, I'm gonna get a burger. Let me get at you after that, and you'll be
Gotcha.
like, okay,
"Okay,
yeah,
got it."
and we'll catch up. So,
we'll catch up.
oh my
Good
God. Oh,
we will
no.
catch up.
I don't know that we're gonna sink lower than that. No, I'm just kidding.
That
That
was
was
pretty
good. Yeah, so let's make sure to plug your stuff real quick. Have a space.
Plug it,
set
Rebecca.
aside
Go
for
go,
plugging
go.
the things that you can see.
All right. I'm Rebecca Dimfit. I go by Bubblesgal0re with a 0.
Still making
RE.
boxes.
Yeah, still making boxes.
There you go.
It's amazing.
My
boxes.
Etsy account is Black Label Goods.
I was gonna say Black Label Goods.
Yeah, on Etsy. And then I'm Bubblesgal0re on every social media ever.
Cool.
Galore with a 0.
So what you're telling me is I can find you on my MySpace page.
Nope.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I had to.
I kind of wish.
Everything else.
I
though.
should
We should make a
Yeah.
MySpace.
So
page.
all social media that people use.
Yeah,
Right.
and ones that you don't use as well,
Fair enough.
like Tumblr and Snapchat.
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was just for me. Ones that I
Just for
personally
you
do not use.
personally.
Yes. And don't understand.
Yes.
Good.
That's okay.
Hi.
That's okay.
Hello.
That's okay.
Like in the middle of a burp. Sorry.
You're welcome to do that on the mic if you'd like to. Yeah.
It's kind of a thing.
It's kind of a thing. Yeah.
Really?
Is it?
I just
Little
have
bit.
been excusing about 15 burps this entire time. Why didn't you
man.
tell me that
Sorry.
earlier?
Yeah, well, we'll have to have you back in
That's
the
a
future
party
so that
trick
you
of
can
mine.
get your burps
Seriously,
out. Yeah.
I love to chat. Anyways, I am Amanda Haas. I am JediManda. Done.
There
Not
you
to be
go.
confused with Kung Fu Panda.
Not to be
Right,
confused with
right.
Kung Fu Panda. I am not a panda of Jack Black. So
Right.
no. My Facebook is different than my actual other social medias because it's facebook.com hash slash
Hash slash. Hack and slash.
/ ADH cosplay. I haven't yet changed that one yet, but
enough.
everything
Amanda
else,
Dawn.
Amanda Dawn Haas cosplay. Because I used to be Amanda Dawn cosplay, but that was just a mouthful, and everything else was all JediManda, and I was like, I just need to change it.
That's like me. I switched. I
Yeah.
was Silver Fox for a while.
oh yeah, you
Yeah.
are. I've
Yeah,
met
it's-
you, Silver Fox. And
all
then
about
I'm
the
on
branding.
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. All JediManda.
And
Awesome.
she's much better at social media than me. She posts everything. Like literally every hour has something on
Right.
some social media.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm a weaver of the social medias. I just really love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And
It
people
does to me, and I
don't.
just hate it.
And some people really hate it, and some people are mad that people hate it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I love it. I
So,
really love it.
Say you post something at 3 on Facebook.
3 p.m. 3 a.m.
You're still
3
on this.
p.m.
3
okay?
p.m. Okay.
Days rolling along. You're having
Right.
a good time.
Yeah.
People are seeing your post. You're feeling good. Something happens at 5:30. What do you do?
Something happens at
Bum,
5:30.
bum,
What do you
bum,
mean, like
bum.
in
Do you
on
post
social
it?
media, or
Do you do onesies? Onesie? Is that your window for a onesie, or can you just go bam 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 bam?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
during that
Never
time?
line anything up back to back.
Okay.
Never.
I already had to stop
Never.
because I saw someone posted. Oh, Nerd Caliber.
Nerd Caliber. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
They
that
were
you,
doing it.
Yeah, that you shared their stuff, and I was like, "Well, crap! I just shared something 2 minutes ago. I
Yep.
guess I'm gonna.
It
have to
happens
wait."
with a lot of shares.
Oh
It
yeah.
all lines up together. But if
It's
you
science.
personally put stuff on your page,
Yeah.
page, not profile, there are two differences. And you're trying to get viewers and subscribers and likes and all this stuff. If you put things back to back to back, like within half an hour of each other, even that
Yeah.
stuff is not going to get anywhere.
Right.
Plus tagging. If you tag somebody, that's
Yeah.
also sometimes bad and sometimes good. It depends on the time. It's weird. I try.
gosh.
One
It
a
really
trick,
does
a
depend
trick
on the
that I
time.
learned actually. This Rebecca, I learned this actually. If you okay, for example, for us, we have to tag our photographers. I always tag my photographers; they get credit where it's due. If you went ahead and post it and don't tag them, and then later go back in an hour and edit your post, re-tag them,
Oh.
it comes back up on your newsfeed,
Clever.
and it happens on everybody who follows you.
Right.
I
I
also
was like,
found
boom.
out, trick of the trade,
Yeah.
if you post a link or anything like that, it holds back.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
links hold
So-
back bad.
You post,
That's all
here's
we
my,
post.
That's all we
okay,
post.
all right, listen,
Our
this is
iTunes
how
links.
we're going to do it.
All right.
Listen,
We're going to take a group
You are
photo.
crafting the very post that
I
will
am.
announce this podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to take a photo.
Right.
You're going to post the photo.
Right.
You're going to say, we did a podcast with these guys.
Right.
Go check out the link. It's in the comments.
So putting it, you comment, and then it doesn't do the doesn't.
Nope.
It's not a bad. It's a
If
good.
you don't tag
good.
anybody and just have a photo, that thing will go viral.
Crazy.
Yep,
Crazy.
that's how it is.
Mind
See-
blown.
What I love.
What is going on?
I have to say, what's great about this episode, what's great about
It's
this
hilarious.
is
episode
what we've
episode.
learned.
is what we've learned, and also is the fact that I feel like you could listen to it on repeat and it would be like it just never ends. Because we started talking about Facebook, and that kind of thing, and we're wrapping up with it, and so you could just all day long.
We are a snake. We are hungry.
That's right.
We are cannibals.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it. That's great. Well, thank you guys so much. We will definitely have you
Thank
on
you.
again in the future. This has been very,
Yes.
very fun.
Yay.
We will see you not this weekend, but the next one.
Right.
Correct.
And we will be chatting with you in costume.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I hope so.
Let's try.
What if I can't find the the
I
glasses?
meant
are the big thing.
that was ambiguous. I meant that they will be in costume.
You will be in costume.
Yeah. Right.
Correct.
I said we will be chatting with
Oh,
you.
you guys.
I
in
want to be Matt
costume.
Murdock, but
Oh.
Right.
if I don't have the glasses, like
Right. It's tough.
he's got
If
very
you
specific
can't find
glasses.
sunglasses,
Red
They're
sunglasses.
red and they're circles.
Paint
Right.
Mm-hmm. yeah, you can
Right.
paint them.
There are
There you
ways.
go.
There
You just
are
can't
so
see
many
through them.
ways.
Yeah.
Oh,
to see
yeah.
them.
Sight's only a thing. You don't need that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
He can't see.
He doesn't need it.
He has his
There you
own
go.
way of seeing though, and I don't have that.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
His
know, man,
superpowers.
You just got to work harder. That's what it's about.
Just
I
do
know.
it harder.
Got to work harder to grow that superpower.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or do a lot of drugs. You know?
Right.
That too.
You can see a,
Right.
see in a lot of
that
different
doesn't
ways.
that doesn't take as much work.
No.
All right.
Just don't tell the kids.
Money or friends.
Right. Either way. So let's try this sign off, and we will see how this goes.
Okay, go for it.
You done good, Amanda.
Thank you. You done good, Rebecca. Clearly, I did it wrong, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
you got it.
My bad.
You got it. You picked it up. Yeah.
I think
Okay,
we.
you done good, Rebecca.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
I think we don't.
You done good, Joe.
Thank you. You done good, Will.
Thank you. You done good,
We're very
everybody.
polite.
We all done good.
Yay.
Yeah, you set a new trend. Nice.
That's it.
Sweet.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.